Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 101 of Geek Each Week Live. I am one of your hosts, Christopher Long from Long's Toys. I am joined by my good buddies, Frozen Stratos, aka Corey. What's up, Corey?
Hello, I've never been called first. That's weird.
It's very strange, yes. You're on the top shelf right now. Don't get used to it. And we got Josh, aka Josh. What's up, buddy?
Hello.
So Aresol is out this week, and Rye will probably show up at some point.
Mm-hmm.
We shall see.
Yeah. We're trying to up our geek percentage.
Yeah.
So shout out to the chat. We got Chili Eilish, we got Ryder, Blade Raider, Carrie O'Hurricane, we got Donnie Pearson, AJMC, Kevin Florence, Thrasher, Adam Prime, Floof, VZ17. I think that's everybody. So hello all. Thank you for joining us on this wonderful Friday evening. VZ
What?
taking shots fired.
So
He says, 60% geek, and then he says, well, Corey, so 50%.
am I only 10%?
He's cutting you down. He's cutting you in half.
Wait, hold on. If my 20%,
Josh,
only
watch him
10
do
of it
that.
is geek, what is my other 10%? Just nothing?
Mini-Pla?
I don't have many of them. I don't have...
Soto?
Yeah, that might be it.
G-Witch merchandise?
Oh, you mean this?
Oh, look at that! Right there on cue. All right, well, I guess since Rye's not here, I'm first. I actually didn't buy anything this week.
Oh, hold on. Aresol usually does this. There we go.
I'm lying. I bought all the things. Okay, let's see. First off, I actually found Rhinox.
Oh, there's Rye.
Yeah, Rhinox. I can't find Primal to save my life. I went to a Walmart on the way home from where I went Saturday that I don't usually go to, and they had two of these, and I was excited to find it. And then my local Walmart, you know how Walmarts have those things in the aisle, the big like Rise of the Beast like pallet thing.
Yeah.
And it's got most of the shit you don't want. Down at the bottom where like the smash changers were, there were a couple of these like slid in on top. I could tell because the boxes are smaller.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you just don't have a place for these. So I like pull out the first one and I'm like, okay, Rhinox again. I pull out the next one, Rhinox again. I pull out the last one, Optimus Prime. I'm like, son of a bitch. Is Primal just not in the assortment anymore? I can't find them. So we'll see. Maybe one day I'll find them. That's from last week. So I'll get that. This was kind of a random impulse buy, but I got Indiana Jones from Last Crusade because he comes with some cool stuff. And now that I have a short round, I wanted to get one indie. I'm not going to buy like every one of these, but this looks better than Fat No Shirt indie from Temple of Doom. Although on the back here they have Sala and Sean Connery. I kind of want to get Sean Connery. I don't know if they're going to make those or not, but I kind of want old man Sean Connery action figure. Sala actually looks pretty good too. These all have like weird action features though, which I don't love. Like he has like his gun, he pulls his gun up.
I mean, take that up with Kenner.
Listen, Kenner from 30 years ago. This was something I bought randomly because BBTS had one of those one-day sales. But this is, I think this is New Age. Yeah, this is New Age. I don't have a ton of New Age stuff, but this is their Seeker mold, but done in the crazy G2 Thundercracker color scheme. So I couldn't say no. And then randomly, I just noticed when I got it that it's like a Captain Planet homage on the front. Not really sure why, but
Captain Shazam?
The figure, yeah, they called the figure Shazam because they can't use any like real names. I don't know
But-
why he's called. I don't know. I can't answer your questions.
But Shazam is a real. All right.
It says Genie Shazam, and I'm like, wait, isn't that Sinbad movie that everyone swears exists, but it doesn't really? Also, I got Magic Square Swindle. He looks wonderful. Let's see. This is the PB03 Common Rider Seeker Movie Battle Royale set. So this is the third, I guess technically fourth if you count the 00.
So you got another Seeker.
Hey, that's true. You think about that. But this is the Revolve Change figure, since this line is all premium Bandai now, which is
Nice.
I got my SMP Ninja Man,
Okay.
so that will eventually happen at some point. I bought.
Did your toy just fall on you and slap you in the tit?
No, it landed in my lap.
Oh,
I guess it was like, we want to be talked about now, but I'm not going to do it. So I got the No Way Home set of the 3.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure I have this middle one of Tom Holland already, but I think this is a better like redo of it. So
Okay.
It technically is.
And then this is Motu Origins Grizzlor. I'm not really sure why he was Mattel Creations exclusive, but
This has to be the Rost Geeky Tweak Rarest. I'm
What?
sorry. What does this mean?
The rarest.
Ross.
Oh, yeah, you know what? It is. Because when we're at 60%, it's typically me, Chris, Aresol.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can leave.
But that won't bring Aresol back.
Oh, that's true.
And then this is a bit of foreshadowing for my next item.
Oh,
Oh.
I
This
wonder
is
what
the
that could be for.
Toku Collectibles key that they made, which I think is kind of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize what it's supposed to do. You can make it whatever you want.
Dear Lord.
You
I
didn't
didn't
know
take
what
it-
this was for?
I didn't take a look at the back of the instructions.
Jesus Christ.
I
I
thought
don't
he
have
just-
one, and I already know what those do.
Well, I just thought he made a key just for fun. I didn't realize
I
it was
mean-
customizable.
Yeah, there's a bunch of little notches that you can just take off.
One of them already came off in the bag, so I'm like, I already have all the keys that I would turn it into. So what's the point? I'm just going to keep it like this.
Because there are sounds that they never released the keys for.
Oh, well, then I'll turn it into that. And there's some Japanese shipping information on the back here, but I don't think any of it is certainly not my address, and it's not readable by anybody. But is this upside down? Of course it is.
Magnum condoms versus Magnum dong.
Oh, your
I
box
got the
got a nice
Magnum
vent in it,
condoms
too.
for my massive dog. So there you go. Gokai Saber and Gun Memorial Edition.
Nice.
It is quite large.
You too can final wave.
Oh yeah.
They are pretty massive boxes,
Yes.
as you'll see in a minute.
And then the last thing, I went to Ollie's because everyone's been talking about all the shit that they've been getting at Ollie's. So this one's for you, Josh. We can pay. We can play a quick game of Like You That Pricey. Does anyone want to guess what I paid for this?
$9.
$5.
Can we get a "You've Gone Over" sound?
What?
Oh my god!
Let's see what we got here.
Oh
This is the only reason I bought this because it was so cheap.
$2?
No, it is $3.99.
Oh my god!
It was up
Yeah,
on the
that's-
shelf by itself. I happened to just see it as I was leaving. They
Wow,
didn't have
Josh,
any
that's
other
points
ones.
for you.
That's definitely worth that price.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
was
those
like,
figures.
I was like for $4. I mean, I don't care about MMPR stuff as much anymore, but I was like for $4.
Wow, I didn't know Ollie's had those, let alone that cheap.
I didn't know either.
I forgot
Um,
it existed until now.
Also, we can.
Fair.
I got. They had a couple real Ghostbusters. They didn't have the actual Ghostbusters, which I guess is good because I had them already. But they had 2 of the ghosts, so I got the Fearsome Flush.
Nice.
And at one point, I almost bought these at Walmart, and I'm glad I didn't because they again were significantly cheaper.
Ah, dude.
This is the eyeball
$4
shooting guy.
off by a cent. Yeah. Dang, man.
Do you want to guess how much these were?
You would have bought them on discount. Let's say I'll go back to $5.
Josh is checked out.
I'm gonna go $6 on those.
We're gonna have to get the oversound again.
Oh my God.
Oh no!
These were also $4 each.
$4 or $3.99?
$3.99.
$3.99. Okay.
And then I also got vintage collection Leia in her Endor fatigues.
$4.
You're sensing the theme.
Wait, no, seriously?
No, it's actually $4.99. This one was expensive.
Oh shit. Okay. All right.
But it says their price $9.99, which is not true, but that's fine. And then the last. No, that's my prescription. We're not going to share that. The last thing.
$4.99.
The prescription honestly was not that expensive. It was more than $4.99, but not by much.
Without insurance, $20.
They only had 2 of these. I was hoping to get the full set, but I figured I'd get the 2.
Oh, you got the jizz ones.
Yeah, these glow in the dark. I'm probably just gonna leave these in the box because I have the other ones open already. I just bought them for the glow in the dark fun, and also because they were fairly cheap. So, last item to guess. It's not Walmart, Thrasher. It says discount store called Ollie's.
$8?
Well, I'll give it to you. It's $7.99.
Oh, we're guessing. Oh, I guess not.
The funny thing is, so Vakeman was $7.99 and Ray was $9.99.
Oh wow!
So when I was checking out, I was like, just out of curiosity, why is one $2 more than the other? And she's like, really, it just depends on like if they come in different shipments. Like whatever we had to pay, it gets a standard markdown, and that's how they figure it out. But then she went to scan it, and it came up as some Marvel legend, and she's like, "I take it all back. It's mislabeled." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." So she's like, "I'll just give you them both for $8 or $7.99."
Nice.
Because
that's really cool.
That's what it probably should have been.
So Ollie's is a discount store.
Yeah,
it sounds like a grocery store.
It's a cool place.
They sell all kinds of stuff. They sell.
Sometimes I found some like really good deals there, and other times I find nothing. They really just
depends. It's so random what they get. But sometimes you get lucky. I mean, like I said, for the longest time they had Avatar toys from the first movie, which I think was like 2010, something like that, and they had it up until like the pandemic. I would go and I would look for it every time. I'm like, I have no intention of buying this, but I love the fact that you have this 10-year-old toy here.
Yeah, this was like almost 10 years ago, but I got a lot of Megaforce and Sub Megaforce toys from my Ollie's.
Oh, did you really? I don't think mine's been around here that long.
I got all mine from eBay.
The reason I went to look was because people were finding that Fortnite boat for $15.
I really want that boat.
So they did not.
It's at Ollie's, Josh. Boat. You gotta go.
I've checked. Mine doesn't have it.
They have a lot of. It's more like Ross than Second and Charles. Second and Charles is just a bookstore that buys and sells used shit, and I think sometimes their prices are ridiculous. Ollie's is literally more like a Ross, where it's just they get other places overstock shit and they sell it cheap. They had a bunch of He-Man stuff. I already had it though. They had a lot of the Fortnite Victory Royale figures for like $6 a piece. What else did they have? They had a bunch of random Marvel Legends for like $10 a piece. A couple of Black Series, but not much. They had for a second I thought about they had a Mega Man NT Warrior collectible card game starter deck or something like that, and I was like, how old must you be? You know, I'm like, if it was just like trading cards or something and it was cheap, I might have got it. But it was like a whole giant box thing, and I was like, I'm not gonna play this, so I don't care. But yeah, Ollie's did have a lot of the red movie T-Rex for a while.
Yeah, I think mine still has a bunch of like the electronic alphas from the movie.
I see. There was an alpha there when I think it was one alpha when I was there the other day.
Which like
Yeah.
I would pick that up because I have most of the 2017 movie line, but even they had it for still more than I would have wanted to pay for it. So
sometimes you get lucky where it says like, because it always has like their price and our price,
right.
And you'll get something that's $20 and they think it was 10 and then they mark it down to 6.
Yeah.
Or you'll see something that's like 20 and they say that their price was 25 and so they've marked it down to like 16, and I'm like, Ollie's, this is like $3 off. I'm not buying this.
Yeah.
So, but it's just a complete random. They got a lot of the Batman Spin Masters, the Batman figure store.
Yeah.
You know they got them.
Yeah.
Um,
I stopped buying those at retail price. I've learned my lesson.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's it for me.
Okay, cool. My turn. I don't know if I got to show this off, but I finally finished my full mechanics Gundam Aerial.
Oh.
You got a hair on there. But yeah, it's really nice. There's a lot of undergating, so there aren't as many visible nub marks on this thing. And it was my first time using, I think it was the flow type markers on this figure, and it turned out really well. Like, panel lining was so easy. Yeah, it really helped because there are a lot of details here.
Nice.
It's hard to tell, but like there's like I want to say red chrome underneath the transparent pieces here. Nah, I won't take out a light. It's too much work. But yeah, it's this is really cool.
Does the arm come off easily so you can simulate every episode? Nice, there it is.
There you go.
It's like I'm watching it.
Yeah, no, this is a really good sturdy kit. The other two like little wing parts from the butter down over there, they don't really like to stay on. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then these move, which is really nice. Like you can actually get it to where, you know, the hands might be able to grab it. Yeah, it's good. Course, English pronunciations on par with the Oger caliber. What did I say wrong? What did I do? What now?
Adam Prime says, has anyone ever heard of Tuesday Morning? Yeah, I used to have a Tuesday morning, but it closed.
So did I.
Tuesday Morning was, I would say, even closer to like a TJ Maxx, where it just had random shit from time to time.
I also, and this wasn't so bad. I clicked together my Aqua Shooters, Soletta Mercury, and Miorine Rembrandt.
She comes with a tomato.
She does, yeah, and she comes with a like a gardening water thing with a, you know, those like
watering can.
Water can, yeah.
Good lord, what just happened?
I don't know, man.
With the
I don't garden.
You know, with the thing, you know it.
It has these like little cardboard things to like put behind them, but I don't know how they stand up on their own or anything. Yeah, it's really nice. It also has a Haro in here. Forgot where I put that. Yeah, that was neat. If you took a look at there she is. Hey, Rai.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh.
Is it working?
Yeah. You're good.
Okay.
If you took a look at any of the live streams from last week, because I wasn't here last week for episode 100. Oops. I got Kamen Rider Saga.
That's big.
Yeah, it is big. I'd say like
it's easily 5-inch.
In scale with, or not in scale, but the same height as RC for some reason.
I didn't realize that Saga figure was that big.
I know it is. It's I want to say about the same size as Kiva. So it works out perfectly. I think it works out to the same sizes.
Yeah, they
The
look pretty
5-inch
similar. Yeah.
figures. So, if you need a Kamen Rider Saga to display with your 5-inch action heroes, this is the figure for you.
I do.
Because there is no other figure of
There are
Saga.
no other options. This is it, and I'm so happy to finally have one. It went up on Mandarake, and I had to build a box.
Who at Bandai did Saga hurt to never get her figure?
That just seems like something that would be so easy to throw into like a Shoto O set.
Yeah,
or something.
absolutely.
I don't even think he has a Converge figure either.
That's sad.
Him
Yeah,
and
that
Aqua are
is.
just somewhere hanging out together, like everyone forgot about us.
Aqua at least has
It's that vinyl figure.
the vinyl and
Yeah.
this Kamen Rider World.
Oh, yeah.
Figure? I
Yeah.
forget what these are called. But that's really it for him.
I also don't think Aqua has a Converge. I have to check
Probably
my
not.
list.
I would know.
I
True.
would sense it.
You would know.
Yeah. And then I also got a model kit of Kamen Rider O's, one of the very few figures that isn't under a combo change line. And I don't even know if this snaps apart because, like, the only other things it should come with are the sword and the belt and the.
I think it's interesting how there's barely any O's figures that can't separate.
Yeah, this and the Shoto one might be the only.
In the
Two?
original figure art.
The Shoto one can play.
Oh,
the
okay.
original Shoto, back the
The
versus
Shoto
one?
versus, yeah, my bad.
Because the Converge can do it, and the Soto can do it, and the new
The
figure.
Converge can even do it.
Yeah, the Converge can do it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Let's see. I don't remember if I showed this off.
That's
I'm
true.
really
Saga
proud
didn't
of
even
it.
get a ride watch. What the F?
Yeah.
I got.
He was in the vote for it though.
I got I think Candy Toy statue that came with the what is it? What do they call it? The dinosaur? No, the shark attack sword.
It was called the
Samurai?
Kyoryumaru in Shinkenger.
So that would be dinosaur. Kyoto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then here it was called
It was a shark.
Probably
They said it was
like
a shark
shark,
sword.
Shark
here, wasn't
Sword,
it?
Yeah.
Shark Saber. I don't know.
You know,
Yeah.
the shark with the 4 legs.
But I mean, here's the thing: it doesn't look like a
Legs.
dinosaur either. So I can't say either country. I mean, at least here in the U.S., they just got this thing and they're like, "What the fuck is this? What do we do with it?"
Yeah.
Like Japan created it and then said it was a dinosaur. It's like, sir, no, this is not. A dinosaur.
Now it's a land shark, but not those. Yeah. Oop. The thing is, that this set initially only came with this sword, and for the longest time, I've been wanting to know if this would be a suitable replacement, and it is exactly the same size.
It's nicely painted too.
It is. At least it's like it's painted as much as the Bandai America
It
one
like
was.
works way too well.
It's so good. It's so good.
like it's not overly painted, so it doesn't like stand
Mhm.
out, and like it's not too big or small. Like
Yeah.
you found the perfect thing for that.
I know. I'm honestly thinking of getting a second because the Final Victory Ranger pack has, this Ranger but in the armored Megazord form. And on the box it's holding this sword. And obviously that's not the case there. So I kind of want to give that one another one to that one.
I want to get one of those statues just for whenever I get either one of those.
Yeah, no,
packs.
it's. I mean,
Because those two exclusive packs are the last samurai figures that I'm missing.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing: if you buy all those, they'll announce Shoto Super Shinkenger, and then they'll put one of those in it.
look
That'd
honestly.
be too small, probably. They'd probably make that one
That's
small.
true.
Yeah,
But I was
because
gonna say, plus
And
they'll
it
have
has
100
stickers,
stickers on
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, and compared to this guy, like these figures shouldn't even work together. They're not. They are the same height, but that's because this dude's crouching. So that sword is technically oversized for what this is, but they oversized all the weapons, I guess in general. So it works with it somehow, like strangely still the right size. It was just the right,
Don't question
the
it.
perfect sequence of events. My only issue is that, like, for years, this figure has been sitting in there with this in its hand. So, like, anything you put in there is, like, really loose. But this hand seems to grip it just fine. So, yeah.
Clearly, you can tell which hand he favors.
Let's see. I believe that's it outside of I got a new job
Woohoo!
and I'm gonna be moving, so don't get used to this anymore. There'll be boxes in different places.
Oh, we're gonna have to record a new disappearing Corey clip.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. That's all for me. We're gonna go back to Rye. Oh wait, you know what? Before I swap off, did you guys do one of these? Did you guys make sure you do that.
I think
Do the
I
like
think
and subscribe
we,
thing.
We didn't do that at the normal time last week, I don't think, but we did do one of those at some point, didn't we?
That's good. That's good.
I think so.
Hey, Rye.
Oh.
Welcome back.
I got the Mario movie.
Oh, it's
Oh shit, that's on
already?
Blu-ray already?
Yeah,
Damn.
this is the Target version.
Does it play
With
on your
the-
Switch?
No.
Damn.
You actually think the Switch does anything besides play a video game?
I think it
It
has
does
like a
have games.
shitty.
Netflix? Question mark.
Does not have Netflix.
Oh, doesn't it have Crunchyroll and Hulu too?
It has Hulu and Crunchyroll because that's what I use it
Really?
for.
I thought it had Netflix at one point.
Does it have YouTube?
It
has
does.
YouTube, right?
Yeah, my Switch
think it has
pretty much
YouTube.
is exclusively YouTube, Hulu, and Crunchyroll.
You might be able to
That's,
buy and or rent Mario.
Josh, you realize you could do that with a $20 Fire TV stick, right?
I'm aware. Yeah. I opened Breath of the Wild like twice,
Okay,
so
that's how many times I've opened Tears of the Kingdom. So
Yeah, I mean, same.
2 tiers.
I
The
feel
tears
with,
are just me regretting buying it.
with everything I know about Tears of the Kingdom, I feel like Tears of the Kingdom is a 10 out of 10 game. That's just not for me.
Preach. Honestly, I bought it because I really like. Here's the thing: everyone kept going on about how amazing Breath of the Wild is, and I'm just like, I don't. That's not how I want to play my Zelda game. You know what I mean? Like, I just want how they've done it every other time, and I get they want to try something new, and it was very well received. And then they start talking about this new game, and I'm like, well, maybe it'll be slightly different. And then I start playing, and I'm like, this is the exact same game. Like, it is exactly the same. You play it the
Except
same.
now
It
you
does all
build
the same
things.
shit. Yeah, it just has a goofy Minecraft component to it. I'm like, oh, perfect. The one thing I did not at all want them to add to it. Perfect.
Do you think they'll implement a 0 build mode?
If only. Yeah, I don't know. Like, here's the thing. I really want to like it because it's Zelda, and I've loved Zelda my entire life, but I just can't get into it. I can't.
Yeah, I agree with. That's not how I want to play Zelda. Because I do think it is a good game. I'm
not even trying to say it's
yeah,
bad.
It's
just
not
for me.
bad. It's just when I think Zelda, I want to play like Wind Waker or like Link to the Past or
Twilight Princess is my absolute favorite.
something.
one.
Smash Brothers is my
We
favorite.
all have weird opinions. It's fine, Chris.
Thanks.
But
you don't even play that. You just watch YouTube.
I won't get into a whole tangent about it, but yeah, no, great game.
I think the problem for me is that
it is definitely better for Morgan.
it's too hard for me. And granted, I don't play a lot of video games anymore, so I'm bad at them. And I'm getting older, and I'm bad at video games, and I will acknowledge all that. But it's just too hard. Like I'm like, oh, I came up on 5 moblins. Oh, I'm dead. And I don't know what it is. Like, one, I do blame the controls a little bit because crouch and movement should not be the same button. Because every time I'm trying to run away, next thing I know, I'm slowly crouching away from them as they're beating the hell out of me. But like in Twilight Princess, I could kill 6 enemies easily and not even get hit. And I don't know what it is about this game, but like I just get killed instantly. I think maybe they start you off with way too low health, and it's too much of a pain in the ass to get your life back up. I don't know. I don't know. Like you said, I won't. We shouldn't go into the whole thing, but I could complain for hours about
Anyway.
lots of things, really.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I picked up that. I'm in the process of building 2 premium Vanguard decks. Those are right here.
I like this box. It's very colorful.
Yeah, these are the Gamegenic.
Are they like made out of some kind of suede or something?
Yeah, it's I don't know what the hell they call it, but yeah, it is very suede like.
Yeah, yeah. I like it. Nice.
But I like these ones a lot because one, Vanguard premium decks have a like an extra deck mechanic to them, and so they don't really fit in a lot of the deck boxes I have. So these ones can hold everything properly, but these also, the top comes off.
Oh!
And it sticks to the bottom.
Yeah,
so it's out of the way and you don't lose it.
They need to integrate that into like Trivial Pursuit card box technology, right? Because that is like a magnet.
Yeah, it's 2 magnets, so you can do shit like this.
Oh.
You can have it like sideways. And shit, these are great boxes.
We're not ready for this amount of technology in our deck.
If
I know I'm not ready.
If you want like a really solid, good deck box, always go for Gamegenic. Gamegenic is
good
fantastic
shit, and the colors are great.
Yeah, this one is a forest animals themed deck, so it's green. This one is like a Gundam robot.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
I like the blue one.
Let me find him. This one. It's Victor. See, these robots have easy names like Victor, not whatever the hell Gundam names are.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Ariel's not bad, but most of those are made up.
And this one I'm not building. This is the one that I've had for a while now. This one's done.
Did you say Ariel? She's right here.
She's under the sea, Corey.
Yeah, she could be under the sea.
Oh, I see.
I actually saw Ariel on Saturday, the original Ariel lady.
When I was with Morgan, we were at Walmart, and I just decided I really wanted a Transformer, so I got the Flex Changer of Bumblebee.
Oh,
how is that?
I mean, it doesn't do much. It's here, but you just kind of unpeg it, and it just sort of does this weird feeling kind of uncurl, and then pegs back together. I don't quite know how they designed this, but it's a fun desk toy. I will say that. Is it worth the money?
But is it as fun as my McChangeables?
Probably not.
Exactly.
Yes, Morgan, unpeg. Unpegging.
Oh, does that turn into a car?
It sure fucking does.
In Josh's bedroom, it does.
Yeah, I got the
it should be a jet.
Scorponok. This is definitely a jet.
Yeah.
So he's cool.
Yeah, I like him.
I'm sure we'll probably get the Scorpion fellow in some other set at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Though I do like how the Scorpion came with the Scorpion. Like,
yeah, that's meta.
Synergy. I like it. So I got him, and then today I was at Walmart and was surprised to find Jawbreaker.
Oh wow!
He is very tiny, but he's pretty cool.
Ed and Eddie would be proud.
It's definitely a. I wish this line had bigger toys because he needs to be a bigger toy.
What is that? A warrior class?
Yeah.
Okay.
His
Your
weapon...
Walmart actually gets toys. My Walmart has the finest of
success.
My Walmart has the finest that Wave 3 of Legacy has to offer.
Yeah, when I was at Walmart, they had these, and they actually had like 2 Prowls and a Crash Bar. I was very impressed.
Prowl and Crash Bar. What am...
Wave
2.
Yeah. But yeah, his little like weapon pullout thing is right in his arm,
Oh, that's cool.
and it just comes out. It's just like a gun. I like how they're doing the warrior class figures.
Yeah, they're not intrusive at all, which
for
is
Spark.
awesome.
So yeah, good little toy. He's a dinosaur, so he's cool.
My Walmart had the reissue hot rod for like a day, and then they're like, "That's too much new product. We have to get it out of here." Does yours have those like stupid like plush things that are like half see through, half?
Yeah.
That's like a third of the Transformer set. And then it's wave 3 of Legacy, not Evolution, Legacy. Skull Cruncher, that shit's hanging there. And then there is about 15 Bumblebee movie RCs that are just there. And then a shit ton of Earthspark stuff, but it's all wave 1. So whoever was going to buy it has done so already. And then maybe like 1 or 2 Rise of the Beast toys, but it's like the weaponizers and shit that you've had for months. And that's literally been the same thing for the past 2 months. It has not moved at all.
Mm-hmm. Well, that sounds right.
Yeah, it's not great, Walmart. Get your shit together. I'm so glad that all these things are exclusive to them. All these things I want to buy that can't be sold. And like the entire fucking Rise of the Beast line is exclusive to Walmart's and the Mech Strike Mechasaurs. Well, they're not going to stock any of it, but it's exclusive to them, so huzzah.
Dude, I saw someone posted, "Oh, hey, the rest of the figures are out in Australia."
Nice. Perfect.
Yeah,
that makes sense. I'm just waiting. I'm like, that line can't be exclusive to them forever. Like, I can finally get a Primal when other stores are allowed to finally sell it.
It's funny because if I found Primal and Rhinox, I was just going to get them for you.
Well, I did find Rhinox.
Okay. That's all I can find now.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Prime and Rhinox.
Well, the thing is, like, they must have, like, the new assortment, they took Primal out and must be doing him and Optimus Prime, because I assume they think Prime's the most important character, which I get. But yeah, so, like, Primal was available for a window of no days and now is out of the rotation. And I'm like, great, that's perfect.
I picked up Ninja Aisha.
Why?
Because she was $7.
Oh, okay.
But now I don't have Ninja Rocky. So.
Was that Rocky 5 when he became a ninja? I don't remember him being a ninja.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't see that one?
I must miss it,
Finally.
You guys got the whole chat talking about pegging now.
Yeah. I regret everything.
It's all good. So today I got this.
I knew you would. Here's the thing. So I went yesterday and I was like, I don't feel like sitting with that on my lap through the whole movie. I'll circle back on the way out. And then like 3 hours after I got home, I remembered I never went back for that.
Does it give you more or less popcorn if you got a large?
I mean, you just get a large popcorn.
Yeah, they don't actually put the popcorn in it. They just give it to you.
Well, then what the fuck?
People just want it. Nobody wants it.
This is not space for a large popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, if I'm taking it home, I don't want it covered in butter and grease from popcorn. I'd rather just eat the popcorn and take it home.
I get that, but on the other hand, it's like, wasn't that the point of these?
I mean, they are supposed to be popcorn tins.
The technical point, but
people
I don't think
collect these, and so they don't want them grossified.
Thrasher just says you think Prime is into unpegged. Prime loves pegging. The thing
I am Optimus Prime.
How much was that, by the way?
More than it should be.
Oh, really? How bad was it?
50.
$50?
Oh, God.
Yes.
Okay, well, you know what? Now I'm fine with it. Thank you for helping me with that.
But it does come with a large drink and a large popcorn.
Oh, it includes... Okay.
Oh, that's $35.
I thought you had to pay on top of whatever. Yeah, I was gonna... I mean, he's not wrong, sadly. What is a large drink in a movie theater is probably upwards of $10 by now.
A large drink and a large popcorn combo at AMC, I think, is like $17 or $18.
Yeah. The last time I bought a soda at AMC, which granted was long before the pandemic, I think it was like $6.50 or something. And that was just for the soda. So
Also, I had a gift card, so I didn't actually pay for it out of pocket. So
because that's the thing, I'm like, I have no interest in the food. I just want the tub. Can I get some money reduced if I don't actually want your food?
these are straws.
Yeah, I think that's fun.
Because apparently you take the top of the cab off and you can put soda in there.
What?
I think you're supposed to sit the soda in there, not pour the soda in there.
Well,
Then why are they straws?
Put water. Put water in it.
The straws can, like, they go to the bottom.
Right, put water in it.
I'm not going to put water in
water in it.
Why?
I want to know. It's for science.
The wheels roll too.
Nice.
What? Are they? Oh my god.
They're
Are they
rubber wheels.
It's really neat, and I think it's very cool. And so I was like thinking about it after I got home, and I was like, "Am I that upset about it?" And I was like, "It's big and it's cool, but like, what the hell would I actually do with it?" Like,
I don't know what the hell I'm doing with it.
But I'm like, would I, put other figures in it? I'm like, it's not a base really or anything. Like, I don't know. There's not. It's probably something, especially with it being $50. I'm sure it would be a decision I'd regret later. So, my forgetful brain has saved me once again. Okay, guys, can we get a break on the fucking chat, guys? Seriously,
What?
move on to something else, please. This is getting
Are you
gross.
not into pegging, Chris?
I mean, the joke ran its course. It's getting a little gross in here now. Like, it's getting a little extreme.
Guys, that means keep going. Anyway, Josh's turn.
That's fine. I'll just turn it off.
All right, so throughout the show so far, I've been slowly opening this Bai sack. Now there's just a mess everywhere. I shouldn't have moved it.
Now let's talk about
Slowly-
sacks.
Yeah, let's talk about sacks. So here's
Old
the deal.
man.
Let's talk about sacks, baby.
So, so I haven't opened everything in the sack, and I'm not going to because a lot of the remaining stuff in here is Ranger keys or stuff not for me that I bought for other people. So we'll deal with that in Project Unlock episodes later on. But first of all, what I have opened so far is just a bunch of random ass gimmick things that I purchased through this order because why not? So icons are still happening. So I got this Deluxe Grim because I didn't get this one from the Morphicon haul back then. So
I just want to say that just wanting a Transformer is a perfectly reasonable reason to buy something.
Yeah, I think that's valid.
They're
Correct.
Transformers, so.
We have Metallic Ghost and Metallic Gaim
Ooh.
because these were literally like 60 cents a piece because nobody wants icons. But
Yeah, Ghost has aged well, depending on how you
Yeah.
look at it.
I'm almost done. I almost have. I mean, pretty much every box in the last month has had at least one. We got Shakespeare and Santa Claus, and I realized I didn't mean to do this, but I guess I got like a little Christmas gimmick haul here because I also got the Progrise Key and Wonder Ride book Christmas ones.
Nice.
Hold on,
So-
hold on. If Santa Claus has an icon, does that mean he's dead?
He is dead. Yes, that is what that means.
Oh,
That's
damn,
true,
okay.
yeah.
So it's the
these
original
two,
Kris Kringle.
That's right. Yeah.
Mm.
These two I know I got for like $10 together. This was a little lot together. So that wasn't bad.
I don't remember which of those I have anymore. It's all bleeding together.
I probably have most of them at this point. We
The
got
Christmas
Beast.
book has no sound, right? It's just a baby toy one.
Yeah. The Progress Key makes noise, but there's no batteries in it right now.
Right. Okay.
Actually, everything that had batteries or should have batteries does not, because that usually is how it usually goes. So, like, I got the Beast Loxy that does not have batteries in it.
Does it
I
have
don't-
mayonnaise in it?
I hope not.
Oh shit! You got it for Rise of the Beasts.
That's right.
There
yeah.
it is.
I got this is the I think it's like the Super Sentai Kyutama Hoa Soldier version or whatever. This is called.
Okay.
Because I finally sorted through my Kyutama like a week ago because I had a bunch of extras from whenever Rai just sent me a sack of them like years ago. And so I sorted through what ones I had, what ones I didn't have, and which ones I was mad that they didn't make.
Why are you always dealing in sacks?
Sometimes it just happens.
That's why the Santa Claus icon comes into play.
Yeah,
where
yeah.
this
Sometimes
felt-
the sack just happens.
This fell on the floor, but this is another Kutama that I was missing. I have no idea which one this is, but it's one of the ones that I didn't have, and now I have it. So there's that.
And he's super excited about it.
Oh, I do not care at all. And then I got the Vice ID core.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Finally, even I paid more than this than I wanted to, but
Oh,
there was
what'd
like
you pay?
25. There's just no listings for this that were like cheaper than that, and I was like,
Could
well,
be
I
worse.
wanted to get it out of the way because when I bought this, I had just gotten the first ID core set with Revive.
Right,
and I was
right,
like,
of
well, I want
course, yeah.
Vice, and so I was like, all right.
Yeah, I somehow got it for like 1,200 yen, and I don't know how that.
Yeah,
happened.
I wish I had. But
Also,
speaking of good deals,
I will note, wanting a Transformer is not good justification for buying something. I feel like not wanting something is an even worse justification for buying something, and you've managed to do that in that sack.
look, when I collect gimmick items, I just end up collecting the whole gimmick item. I don't think about it. Hence why I got this. So I got the Don Brothers CD with the Avataro gear. This was $10.
Nice.
So I was like,
Yeah,
all right,
that's good.
that's another gear that I needed. I threw this in because I was thinking about it the other day, and I remembered how much I love this suit because it's so ridiculously unoriginal, and that is Solomon from Saber. So I got his Soda figure.
Oh, okay.
So I got that.
Oh, also, Corey,
see.
CDs. So back before all music was digital, they used to sometimes put a collection of songs on this circular disc that you could
Dude,
actually
you don't
put
gotta
in.
tell me. I have 6 of those loaded up in my car because I can have multiple.
Oh, he's got a disc changer. Shit,
That's right.
You're the coolest
So-
kid in 1998.
I'm telling you, man.
According to because I have a checklist here of all the packages that were supposed to be in the sack. The only things in there that I have not opened yet, which are still down here somewhere that are not Ranger keys, is the Mega Max Flare shift cars in here somewhere.
Oh, okay.
The Kutama that I said was in the little Gashapon one was number 40. That was the Andromeda Kutama, apparently. And then the rest is Ranger keys, which I will not be showing off.
Are you ready to collect all the Kutama again for the Bandai America stuff? Or not Bandai America, listen to me, the Hasbro sets that they're doing?
I would if they were making Kutama.
Also,
They're making
Blade Raider
one.
said, Josh collects gimmick items like how I eat a bag of chips. I feel that.
That's
the-
so true.
the
It's
thing
like
that-
you wanted to stop hours ago, but you just fucking
You're just
Just
watching
don't,
TV and you just
Yeah.
are not even paying attention.
Just
It's
I mean-
happening.
Like, yeah, because like at this point I'm almost done with icons. I've made a pretty good I've made a significant dent. I have never finished a gimmick item, by the way. Or no, that's not true. No, that is true.
China
Yeah.
stole that away
Yeah,
from you.
fuck. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I was so close. For a time I had finished that, but not anymore. But anyway, what sparked this box was the CSM Sengoku driver.
Did someone jizz on it, or is it supposed to be like that?
It's supposed to be like the orange juice from Gaim's Blade.
Gross.
Yeah.
Corey, literally, I thought that exact phrase, but I didn't, like, even to the word, like, I was like, did somebody jizz on that? And then, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to let it go. And then immediately Corey's like, wait, did somebody jizz on that?
Yeah, he wasted no time. But no, I got a really good deal on this. So this was used, but in perfect condition. Besides, like a little scratch on the
Blade
instruction
Raider
manual or
said
something.
juicy.
Yeah. So I think when this came out, this was like close to 300 or something. That sounds about right.
Yeah,
Sure.
probably.
I paid 150.
Nice.
Okay.
So I thought that was a pretty good deal for this thing. I was playing around with it this afternoon. Everything works. It's all
Wait.
I
It came out as 300, but how much was shipping at the time? Would it have been free or?
It might have been
That is
because
true.
it did get a US release.
So how much did you
So-
really say?
Let's see.
It saved some amount though.
Let's see if this stuff is still available.
I don't remember how much it cost for like premium Bandai price.
I'm trying to see what it was on Toku Collectibles.
But regardless, I've wanted this for a very long time because Gaim
Yeah,
was
it
my
was-
favorite season.
Yep.
And,
Yeah.
$315. It was $315 with free shipping. So figure that out
Okay.
if you will.
So I probably still saved like at least like $50 at least.
Yeah.
or
That's
something.
good.
Yeah. So,
But it's a good time. You'll enjoy it.
Yep, I've wanted this for a very long time. I got that lock seat set a couple weeks ago in anticipation of this. Now I got to get the other ones eventually. That's not.
It's
gonna happen
really
yet,
funny, but the stupidest thing. My favorite part of that is the sound. Like, you know, when they like hold it up and it just makes that like
the metal
sound.
noise. I love it.
And then when
It's so
they
good.
make the sound when you can like slam it to their waist and the
Yeah.
belt goes around and it's like.
I love that so much.
And I'm just like, that's the stupidest thing, but that's my favorite part of that release. Is those two sounds.
I got that.
I wish all of my mechanical devices would
just
make
made
sounds like
noises.
that.
I agree.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I got that, and then from Toku Collectibles, this is what's inside the box that Chris showed off earlier. I got the Memorial Edition Go Cut Gun, which has a nice dent at the top.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
That's okay. The thing inside is fine. Here's the back of it,
Oh, nice.
which is amazing.
That guy's getting owned.
Dude, straight up being executed on the back of the box.
That poor guy's just like, oh man, for the rest of my life, everyone's gonna be making fun of the time I got.
And then here is the saber. Whoa, there we go. So there's that, and then here is the back of the saber. So very pretty.
Nice.
And as
Gokai Red swinging and missing.
Yep. And as Chris has also had, I had the Toy Collectibles Pirate Master Key or whatever they're calling this thing. So got
But
that.
the problem is you kind of have to commit. It's not like you can use it over and over again.
Yeah. Where else?
Also, I really don't want a bunch of those things breaking off on the inside of my
Yeah, that's fair.
Mobirates. So probably not going to do that.
Continuing this collection, I got this guy, Puzzler,
Nice.
from the Dino Charge line. So that's
It's not
one
Maze
more.
Master.
That's one more down. I'll put him over here. So we're getting.
I think that guy's featured in every Telebikun magazine.
There goes the Sengoku driver box. We're gonna.
If you say so, your picture
Anyway.
hasn't moved in 20 minutes. Everyone left.
Oh wow, damn. Anyway, so the last things from that big Bai box were a number of premium Bandai Vice tapes. So this was the first one that
Nice,
had whatever
nice,
the three
nice.
ones in here. This one with that one and the Over Demons one. The other ones are in there too. If I could kind of grab them here. We have this one, which was I don't remember what all these ones are, but you know, the
That's
ones
a good
that,
one.
that happened. And then the final one that they released at the end of the show that just knocked out the rest of the Legend Riders. So I got those, and then the final thing that was in that box was, in keeping in theme with Gaim, I got the Gaim lock seat set. That one that had like the Legend Rider locks
Oh,
for
no, okay.
those four.
Nice,
Which
nice,
was just
nice.
it's a nice little box. I like
That
it.
box
Yeah.
is very nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
It has all of
fancy.
the
Oh,
riders on it.
okay.
And this was like $17. And I was like, all right.
Solid.
You
So-
can serve fruit out of that box.
But yeah, that was a premium Bandai thing. So I got that
Really.
I got that to
True.
go with just the Gaim collection and also the CSM belt and everything. And then for stuff that Yep. And then
Nice.
for stuff
Can we get an instant replay of
I
that?
think we might have one. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's take a look.
Well, you already know what it is.
Ah!
there was not a doubt in my mind that the Sengoku driver would But anyway, time for things that I don't care about. We got Invisible Phantom. I'm sending that one back.
Oh, really? What's wrong with it?
The entire chest is like mismolded. I don't even really know how to explain it, but I put a picture of it up on Twitter. It like it's like the rubber piece that goes over like the torso joint like didn't come out of the mold properly.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Did the plastic like not?
If it's
shoot all
soft,
the
it
way
might have
through,
stuck
or-
to the.
Yeah, so it's like something like that where like it because like you know like how he has that little effect piece like chest part.
Yeah.
I can't even like access that little port because the chest was like molded so weirdly. It almost looks like it like melted upward or
So it's
something.
like
or,
an
like
Andy Warhol or something.
yeah, it's weird. And so
Okay.
I was like, I also got 3 hands with it.
Oh, the last thing I heard from Josh was,
looks like the picture of him with the cigarette. Somebody use that for
Just
something.
missing a stick.
Screencap that. That's like him.
Oh, he's back.
He's figuring out a part of the detective puzzle. He's like, but wait, what is it?
But yeah, I got a bonus right fist that I wasn't supposed to get. So I have 2 right fists. So if anybody's missing a right fist, I got you. But yeah,
you have theirs. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Now, thankfully, what was good accessories wise were these guys, SPD Yellow and Lost Galaxy Yellow.
How consistent are they with the rest of their teams?
Not.
Oh.
Yeah, especially
Good.
not her. So since she doesn't have the extended Quasar Saber, which is
The
ridiculous.
face sculpt on her is so rough.
Like
you look at the box and it looks good, and then you see the head that you actually get, and it's so bad.
But it looks exactly like the cosplayer that played.
No, it looks like they took the normal head and stretched it. It's like way too long.
Like the thing is, like some people would not be happy with this exact one that I got because like the Quasar launcher, the stickers are not applied very nicely, and like mine had like dirt or something on it, and I'm like, I don't care. At least it had everything. So
They've
these
broken
2
you,
words.
Josh. You're just buying the shit out of habit. And you don't even care about it anymore.
I mean, the videos pay for these at this point for Lightning collections, so I don't really care. But I got those, and then the final thing I got this week, which I guess I care about, but I didn't want it to release right now, and that was the No Way Home 3-pack. So, which is nice. I just wish that it had the head sculpts that the individual releases are about to have.
It looks like they come with yo-yos.
It does. But yeah, I mean, it's a very nice set. It's just really expensive for what it is. So, especially with the lack of head. If this had head sculpts, like this would be perfect. I would love this.
Yeah, absolutely.
But $95 without that.
Oh, with tax and everything.
Yeah, with tax. Yeah,
gross.
It's not great.
It is a lot. I mean, all the Spider-Man stuff seems to have like an extra amount of money to it than anything else, and I don't really understand that.
I went to Walmart the other day and looked at the Into the Spider-Verse Marvel Legends. It was like, all told, $26 for each of them, and I was like, who's doing this?
Yeah. I got
that whole like 60th Spider-Man line was all marked up for no reason. They were all was like the start of the $27.99 bullshit.
All lines are usually there's like anniversary lines that they do every year, usually around that price point, I think, or are at least that now. Because like I think all the ones in that Avengers 60th or whatever.
Yeah, all the anniversary shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they put more love into it paint-wise or something. I don't know.
But... I mean, I guess because the only one I got last year from that Spider-Man line was the Toei Spider-Man.
Yeah, same for me.
But and that's a nice figure. Like it's painted nice and everything. So
I mean, that's the thing. I've kind of gotten away from 6-inch figures with the exception of G.I. Joe. I mean, and NECA stuff.
That's so wild. Like G.I. Joe is traditionally a 3 3/4-inch line, and I collect specifically 6-inch G.I. Joe.
But I already have all the G.I. Joes in 3 3/4-inch, so that's why. But like Marvel stuff, I'll still buy like Spider-Man or X-Men if I really love the character or if it looks really good. But I don't really buy Black Series at all anymore unless they're super clearanced. Like it has to be like less than $10. And yeah, Power Rangers I've pretty much given up on altogether.
As you should.
It's just such a waste because, because this is how it goes down. You buy something from Hasbro Pulse, you get it, it's fucked up. You call Hasbro Pulse, they have to transfer you to the other part of Hasbro that can't replace the item and just refunds you. So it's like, I ended the same place where I started with just my money back. So why did I give myself a chore?
Yeah,
like, it's just there's no point to it.
But they'll be able to. I'm not holding my breath with it, but I'm hoping they'll be able to get me a new Invisible Phantom. But because I've seen people get replacements of SPD Yellow and Lost Galaxy Yellow from them already, and
those have that wave.
And all three it's not a wave, but all three of those just came out at the same time, essentially. So like, I would hope that they would have that, but I don't know.
I mean, they're just pretty much most 6-inch figures now. I'm just like, if it's less than $10 on clearance somewhere, I'll get it because then if something's wrong with it, I don't care.
Yeah,
it's less than $10.
But I think
usually turned out to be the best.
Everything else I got this week was anime stuff. So
nice. What anime are you watching these days, Josh?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
I don't know what that is, but have fun with it.
So that's where this plush came from.
I love how Chris went from really caring and wanting to know something and not at all.
I just
paying
don't know what that
attention.
one is. I mean, but
Very
yeah.
much checked out.
I got my box from the that IGN sale that happened a couple weeks ago that Petunia tweeted out about.
IGN sale.
Yeah,
IGN
it was
has a
really
store?
weird.
It's
They tweeted
weird.
out this sale, and so I got this plush, and I got a figure art for $15, and I
That
got
dude's
this.
scheming.
I know, and then I got this other little statue that's sitting over here somewhere. But yeah, good show.
Nice.
All right.
See, for me, anime falls into 3 categories. Mostly older stuff that I've actually seen and watched. Most anime falls into that, like, oh, I've heard of that, but I really don't know anything about it. And then there's I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. So it's like, most of the time I'm in that middle area, but then there are times when I'm just like, yeah, I don't know what that one is. There's just
Damn, Rye
there's
wouldn't let us
so
stay on the top
much.
stack, Josh.
I know. It's
Put the
okay.
kids back to the bottom.
I was gonna see if we could get away with it, but
No.
But I was just gonna say, there's so much anime. Like, you couldn't possibly
yeah.
ever hope to see it all. There's just so much. It's not a bad
hey,
thing. I'm just saying it's crazy.
speaking of so much shit, ooh, we got the news.
News.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Soda Pop 8 ounce because we fucking have everything.
Yes, I get out of Spider-Verse last week, and I get this DM from Corey, and I'm like, oh, did shit happen?
They live.
Yeah. So I think what we saw this week is kind of indicative of what we're going to be seeing going forward, but we'll talk about that after. What we did get this week is everything out of ID6, and everything you can make in ID6 is right here.
But here's the real thing we didn't get: an explanation of why the fuck all those other sets went to premium. That's what I wanted to
That's
get.
true. Yeah, no, for sure.
This set is like, it's really good. Don't get me
Yes.
wrong. It's great. But why is Geeks 9 not here?
Because it probably wasn't done. Like, it's just I think
Because like I was right because you and me have been talking about this for a couple weeks. Right?
yeah.
Like I was right in guessing that Soda would come back with updates the week that Geeks 9 premiered.
Mm-hmm.
But it's because I was expecting Geeks 9 to be shown off.
Yeah, no,
That
it
didn't
wasn't
happen.
because Geeks. They said it in the blog. They were like, "Yeah, we had to hold this back because there was a character in here that didn't show up until this week, and it wasn't Geeks 9.
No.
It's the
It's
second
this
version of
motherfucker.
Gazer. Yeah. What is?
It's
what
a
is-
sticker option."
Is okay, so it's not even like it's just a Gazer figure, and you can decide what eyes to put on.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, correct.
That's
But
it.
I will say, everything in this set that you can get, because it comes with a Glare 2, Gazer, it comes with a Yamato Rider, it comes with a Buffa Command, it comes with an entry body, which I was very happy about. All of these things could be purchased at least twice, because 2 people use this suit. 2 people use the different versions of the eyes on this
2
suit.
different people use Glare too.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it was Baroba and the
Oh.
Wiggly
Game
guy.
Master.
But did it look different when she used it?
No,
No.
it didn't.
Oh, well then what the fuck do I want 2 of them for?
Because we could talk about that after I show off everything we're getting in the accessories. But they give you an extra Buffa head to turn the Yamato Rider into just Buffa as a.
And
Yamato.
honestly, there were more than one Yamato Rider at a time.
Yes,
Yeah,
They were
exactly.
fighting them, so you could even if you wanted just 2 Yamato Riders.
Exactly.
You can also
And-
like buy a bunch of them if you want to have like the Yamato zombie halves because he usually had.
Mm-hmm.
Usually
And
had
also-
combos.
With Buffa, they give you an extra zombie eye sticker to stick onto this head, so you can have the Yamato zombie. The belt won't be right, but you could at least have the rest of the body. Command, obviously, you can get the flight or the cannon form out of it. And
Just
then
can you actually switch those?
you can.
How?
I think it's just extra parts.
I
Or,
think it's
like,
just parts and stickers.
Yeah, parts and stickers. Yeah,
Oh,
because like
okay.
this
But
chest,
it's not like it doesn't transform like RCS.
doesn't.
No,
No.
no.
Okay.
Because I think it's
Um,
the same armor essentially. It's just like the blue
Yeah.
stickers or the orange stickers, depending on where you put them.
Okay, and then it's really just the cannon or wing pieces, whatever.
Yeah,
you plug
yeah.
into
Yeah.
that. Because the last one had the. I mean, they build it as the cannon, but you could have done either.
This figure is the only one here that I'm not happy about because, like, I'm happy that the helmet piece is here, like, but I just feel like it's kind of a wasted slot to re-release the entire.
Yeah, you could have put the
figure.
helmet in a box with this other shit on the.
I just
right
figured, I
Yeah.
wish that there was just one other figure that they're missing in here rather than that.
I
think
assume
it
that
would've
they
been
just figured.
cool- Go ahead.
Good. I was just gonna say, I assume they figured you wanted to be able to have one of
Mhm.
each. So, like,
Yeah.
if you did the first one as cannon, now you can do this one as jet.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
then just
yeah,
swap the
I
helmets
get it.
around.
I also think it would have been neat if they just included a bunch of heads that didn't technically happen, because like no
Oh.
one else but the three main guys could use.
Yeah, they're the only three that
Use
ever
it in the
used
show.
it.
Yeah.
So it would have been cool. But the entry forms, each of them get a ton of different eye stickers. You can have them with whichever top half you'd like. And you can buy these in perpetuity. Like,
Mhm.
I would be fine buying this twice. And if I could find another pre-order somewhere, I'd probably get a second.
I think HLJ still had it for pre-order.
Oh, does it?
The last
Okay.
that I checked,
Then I'll go
so-
there.
I mean, I
'cause
haven't checked
honestly-
it in a minute, but the last time I checked,
I'll
it
look,
still had it.
but
Okay.
I don't know if that's true.
But honestly, this set's totally worth it. And if you take a look at what all we're getting in the accessories, we're getting the rest of the Seeker stuff. So you would need this twice because Geets and Seeker could use these, like their own sets.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't forget that they didn't finish that.
Yeah, and then you have these separate shin and shoulder pad swaps for either your glare or glare 2, or was it gaze?
Yeah.
Glare, glare and glare 2, to make it look like the shoulder pads are possessing other people. They have this
Gazer
separate...
could do it too, but they didn't include pieces for that. So.
Yeah, they didn't. They have this separate
I see what
headpiece
you're
here
saying.
to plug onto your different riders. Unfortunately, it has these extra little nubs on the side for toy safety. But hopefully it's just an easy snip.
Fucking Frankenstein bolts for no reason. Thanks.
So
Thanks, kids.
you could technically swap these onto, this one and make a different one if you want, like one with some.
I mean, I would
minions around
understand
it.
if they did, but they already gave us glare in like 4, 5, I think it was. So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is everything in here can be bought at least a second time, in my opinion. Like this one, and if you don't think you could use this a second time, then everything else, honestly, you could use a second time.
Yeah, but
I
I'm
think-
not crazy like you. I don't need to display all 3 people using command form at the same time because that never happened.
Sure, okay, then you could take this out. But even still, this too.
All right, so we're
this
down to
too-
just the base bodies, basically.
I mean, no, it's
No, the Jamato
Gazer,
stuff, I
it's-
definitely agree. There's a lot of possibilities with the Jam. Plus, you could just army build them because they usually had at least 2, maybe 3
Yeah,
of them at one
yeah.
time.
Plus, you can make buff and stuff too. So there's,
Right?
like-
Yeah. There's a lot of possibilities.
I feel like you
Like-
could buy like 4 or 5 of that Jamato.
I mean, if you really wanted like him without zombie, him with
Yeah,
zombie,
yeah.
and then like 2 foot soldiers, yeah, you
Mhm.
could do that.
You have to factor in that some of the Jamato riders used buckles too.
That is true.
Yeah,
They
and you
do.
can make that happen here. The only issue is you won't get the right belt.
Yeah.
Also, they said next week. It doesn't say it. It doesn't translate it right, but we're getting Shoto next week, or not in the next blog, but not next week.
Okay.
Not
I think
tomorrow.
what
Not
I
next.
honestly,
Not Saturday.
Not
what I
tomorrow.
honestly might do is just skip over 4 and build 5 because I am not looking forward to 4 at all.
Because it's the same shit you've already done.
Yeah, it's literally everything I did from like 2 and 3. Like 3 was such a nightmare, especially doing the beat. The beat has
Mhm.
so many stickers for both torso and legs. And then they're like, "Oh, did you finally get done that? Here it is again, but now with a scarf or some shit." I'm like, I don't care. Why did I buy this?
But Chris, she used that form so many times.
Yeah, they all used it in one episode together.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all right, cool. That's it for all this stuff. moving on to the Yudo side of things, where we somehow got
This is so
10
random.
a 10,000 yen set.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Yeah, for all the cockpit forms of this shit.
Not all the cockpit forms.
Oh, are we missing
It's
one?
true.
There's 2 missing.
There's 2 missing.
Oh,
There are 2
well,
more Rangers in
sans
this town,
those 2.
so-
But yeah, it has tons of articulation. It's all painted. There are no stickers on this at all.
That's nice.
That's
Yeah.
nice. That's why it's so much, probably. But still,
Yeah.
honestly, I would rather just pay more for paint, guys. Let that be known. Do
well, no,
those
because you're not
stickers
buying
altogether.
these. You aren't paying more for paint.
I'm saying for the regular line.
Sure.
I'll pay you $15 for a 2-pack of boxes if there's no stickers in it.
They all have open hands. You can plug these into each figure, and they won't have trouble standing. At least, like stock still, it'll still be fine. Like it holds the weight up fine. All of them have their individual colors on here. The only issue I noticed was that they pointed out that each of these have like a gem in the center, like an orange gem in the center of the forehead, except I never saw it on Red's, and I don't know if that's a pre-production sample thing or if he just doesn't have one. No idea. But yeah, this is a really neat set. Came out of nowhere, and they said if you like stuff like this, if this does well, we can do more weird and different stuff with Yudo. So if you can, go out and support.
Look at Yudo getting things done.
I know, in Premium Bandai though.
They won't do a
Man.
second wave, but you'll get this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember. Are we like at the time of the year where we typically get the pre-orders for the second wave?
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't think it's
maybe?
happening, but
I don't either.
Well, what would even be in it? Probably maybe a foot soldier if you're lucky. Obviously, Spider Kumanos, but
the power-up form.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
there's really no point unless you really,
It'd be
really wanna
cool
do
to
the
get
first
the Royal Soldiers, because those look pretty uniform.
Honestly, if I had my pick, I would choose the main bad dude whose name escapes
That'd
me
be
at the
cool.
moment.
That's true.
Yeah.
Give me 2
But-
foot soldiers. Give me the power up form and Spider Kumanos. That's all
But
you need.
if they gave us like the foot soldiers from like Rackley's like castle, you could use those swords on your Reissue soldiers. Yeah.
I couldn't
That'd be
because I don't know where those are.
Oh, true.
I also couldn't because I don't own those.
Give me a Yudo Sebastian.
Which one's that one?
The Butler, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm 25.
I had surgery to look like this. Yeah, okay. We're good here.
It's funny
Kamen
that
Rider news.
the kingdom that specializes in healthcare made her servant look old because
Yeah.
of her whim.
All right. Rider news.
Kind of.
Woo! Imagination belt. I
What
kind of want
the
this.
Fuck.
Have you not seen this yet?
No, I have.
Oh, okay.
I have. I was scrolling through Twitter. I see this shit. I'm like, what the fuck belt is this? And then I click it and I look at the picture and it's fucking Disney. And I'm like, okay, it's not a rider belt. Why is Disney making a transformation belt? And it's like, look, we got little keys. And it's the Disney
it
vault.
had
I'm
to
like,
be keys.
I'm
damn
like,
it.
what
Yeah.
are you doing over here, Disney?
Also,
I know.
Josh, not only is this keys, it has a little pirate spinny
Oh
turny
my god,
thingy.
it does.
It has a gear.
Oh,
It's literally all of your
Yeah.
Oh, no.
like if you open
Yeah.
the vault and there's ultra metals inside, you're fine.
Yeah.
Like,
I
don't
don't know
get
what
me
the-
wrong. I fucking love this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
It's
really
just
interested
so
to see what
weird.
this is going to cost because I haven't seen it go up anywhere yet.
Yeah. That's
What
what
is
I'm afraid
the
of.
giant like?
I just want to hear what like the sounds are going to be and stuff like that.
Yeah. What is the giant like hook on the side or the loop on the side for?
I wonder if it's like something.
That's for the final form item.
I wonder if you like yank it and then it like opens the vault. Or
I was like, I
something.
want it to like be like Forza's where you have to like click it.
But yeah, we also got some in-person images, and it has like all these coming soon items. This looks like maybe Woody.
There was a
Yeah.
picture that had all the characters.
Oh, does it? Where?
Yeah.
There's like a Grogu, Woody, Iron Man.
Oh my god!
Can you imagine Iron Man slapping a belt to his waist and transforming? I mean, that's like four
I mean, he did
layers
the
of
thing
man
with his
now.
chest
It's like,
thing.
Yeah.
It's true.
He's like, how many
Okay,
layers of
it's,
armor do I need?
It's Simba, Grogu, Iron Man, Woody, Mickey, Minnie, Snow White, Moana, Tiana, and Elsa.
Oh, okay, cool.
Who's Tiana? What's she from?
Princess and the Frog.
Oh, okay.
That's a pretty big Disney princess bias, but okay.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what they're known for in some places.
I just imagine like the Grogu doll on set with this thing tied around its waist while they throw it around to pretend it's jumping.
Everybody, jump!
Also, Grogu can't henshin because he can't say the word henshin.
Oh, you're right.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Just put the key in Grogu.
Do you think the upgrade form to this is Disney Plus?
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing. First, you start out with this, and then you get an attachment to add Hulu, and then you get another attachment to add ESPN Sports, and then you're
That's
just like,
yeah.
yeah, let's go.
The
The final
family
form
bundle
is
or whatever.
the final form is just called
Yeah.
bundle.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do you think when you click the belt in, it makes the sound that the Disney Plus logo does?
Absolutely.
I love this.
Blade Runner's right. Baymax should have been in there.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of characters.
If
that
it
I'm
was
surprised.
a day one purchase, like
Wave,
Well, like,
wave two. Wave
so
two
do
will
we
be
know-
like Baymax.
Do we know
The
if these keys
Mandalorian.
come with this or
I have
is it
no idea.
separate?
I'm sure it's probably a set, but
Yeah, maybe like a second set. Yeah.
because
don't know how any of this
I would
works.
venture to imagine it's getting released like a CSM.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah,
so
so-
weird. Like, at least, and we'll see them later, the mecha have context of their own. They look like the people that they are meant to represent.
And they did that once before.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And I think it's like a slight remold of that one.
I think
But-
it is or something.
But this
Yeah,
one
with a
is
paint
like,
job.
Not enough
What
to
is-
save it, but
what is
No.
this connected to? What does this like do
Yeah, what is
within
this?
its own
Yeah,
fiction?
why does this exist? Is it part
Yeah.
of some fiction you're about to unleash on us, or what?
It would be
like give me a
incredible.
comic or an anime or some shit. Like
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly,
Four?
this is
Shin
a
Disney.
teaser for the next Kingdom Hearts game.
That'd
Now
be
you-
fun, actually.
You put the keyblade in the side of the driver.
yeah,
I mean, it would work.
put the
I'm
driver
here for
and
it.
the
I'm here
keyblade.
for
It'd
yeah.
be
Oh.
fitting.
Way more than I am the mecha.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah, the
they
mecha looks
did, so
bad.
they did the one before, and everyone kind of complained that it looked neat, but it's a floppy mess. And then they did those two Toy Story ones too.
I
Yeah.
heard those weren't any better. I never.
Yeah, exactly. I
Oh.
heard the same thing. Because they got clearance pretty low towards the end, and I considered like maybe getting the Buzz one. I thought that kind of looked cooler out of
That was
the
like
two.
10 years ago, wasn't it? That was a
It was a
while ago.
while. I don't remember how long.
I think the
ago.
first
Well,
one
no,
was
Josh.
10
10
years
years
ago.
ago, you would have been in the womb, so I don't think it was that long ago. But it was a considerable amount of time ago.
This man will have a wife and 2 kids, and you'll still make that. Oh yeah, 10
Oh,
years ago you were just
100%.
born.
He'll be like gumming down Jello with his dentures, and I'll be like, Josh, what are you, 6? I won't. Actually, I'll be dead. I'll be long.
Chris will be saying that from his grave when you visit him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, there are these cute little spotlights here. I thought that was adorable.
Look,
Just,
it's
like,
got
right
chrome.
here.
You can see yourself.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
is
Josh,
Josh
can you
in
see
there?
yourself in the chrome?
Yeah. Yeah, it's got chrome, it's keys, gears.
So yeah,
Yeah.
this is just like
This
one
is-
giant tease. I really need to know more about this.
Is this metal or is this just chromed?
It looks die-cast, but
It
Yeah.
does.
Kind of does, but I also feel like putting die-cast into something that like plastic mechanisms that you're going to turn is probably a terrible plan. So
I mean,
I mean,
it
chrome is
might,
so much better. That's going to just scrape
it
off.
might have metal in here, like just on
I mean,
the
it
inside
might.
where it interfaces.
yeah, it might.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
know.
that's neat. I want it. I don't know what the price is going to
I'm
be,
very
but
yeah.
like,
I mean, if it's anything like the major wolf that the next one's going to be, none of us are probably going to buy it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't put the mecha here. That's in the Sentai news.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, spoilers. Hey,
That's in the Sentai.
Yeah,
Obviously.
yeah.
Naturally.
I mean, this looks good. I'm
Cannot
sorry
believe
that
this
it's
line's
premium
still
band
going.
still, but
Got further than I thought.
PB06. Okay.
yeah, 06.
If it gets past
I got
8,
03 right here, so
if it gets past 8, it'll be Gaim's premium line.
that's true.
Oh.
But this is kind of cheating because Gaim still had a full, robust retail line.
Yes.
It
so
did.
I don't
Yeah,
think that counts.
Gaim's line went premium because they had too many fucking people to do.
And it
Yeah.
still didn't finish it.
The show was over. That's why they went
Yeah.
premium.
Yeah, you're right.
The show's over though.
Yeah, this definitely should have been a retail thing. I mean, it never was going to be.
I don't know why. I mean, obviously, it just must not have been doing well enough to continue. But I really don't understand why it had to go premium.
Well, clearly it's doing well enough in some regard.
It's in a weird limbo.
Well,
Yeah, it's like it's well
the-
enough to stay premium, but not well enough.
The
to
thing
do
about the not doing well enough to continue argument is they only made like what 2 retail
three.
releases?
There were 3 retail releases.
Like
Yeah.
that's not.
There
enough
was
to judge.
Magnum Boost. There was Ninja Zombie, and there was the Command Form was retail. But that was it. I don't
Adam
know.
Prime says the premium line has officially doubled the retail line.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
This is
With this being the 6th one, there's 9 total, 3 retail, 6 premium.
Oh, the retail
Wow.
had the bike too, didn't it?
Yeah. Had the bike with the
That's
pants.
true. Yes, that is true. I forgot about the bikes. So that is not double then,
Oh.
because that
No,
would
this
be
is Geeks.
4. Haha. That would be 4 and then 7.
Chris was excited by that.
I mean, if you want to count the double, because there was a 00 release in premium, so if you want to count that, it would be
right,
4 versus 7, so you're getting close. But I don't think there'll be another one after this.
That's what I was thinking. Because like,
this will probably be it.
well, we're about to get a lot of new forms. So
yeah.
I mean, unless they want to do like a glare or something in this line.
yeah, because I was thinking they could do maybe a glare and gazer set. There's still some like, even though they already did that set with like the helmets and stuff like that, we have more since then.
Yeah, you know, sometimes a show gets popular enough that Bandai's like, oh shoot, it's catching a second wind. Here's tons of more toys that we've designed.
And the
And plus,
thing
there
is,
was the listing for the movie rider that happened this past week. So
Oh, okay.
and that's the thing, like
Which
there are
would be
certain
easy to do.
sets that make total sense to me. Like the extra Entra bodies make that premium. I get that. The big set with all the extra helmets, I get making that. But like this and Nago and Punk Jack should have been retail.
Mhm.
The set with laser boost or boost.
well,
whatever
based
that's
off the
called.
listing for the movie rider, I'd not be surprised if we get one more because it's basically a repaint of this.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah, because the listing for the movie rider was a black boost 9 buckle
Oh.
with 2 ID cores. There was an ID core for that rider and then like a rainbow Geeks ID core or something like that. Probably something for the movie.
Interesting.
So-
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, Geets is great. It's been kicking ass, which is why I've been buying these. But I definitely think at least half the premium Bandai's could have been normal retail. Like the
Yeah.
movie set, I get making that,
That-
premium Bandai.
That Nago Punk Jack set should have been retail.
I believe it was originally supposed
Yeah.
to be, and they pivoted it. But
Yeah.
I just like it because you can make a lot of different stuff, and there are no stickers, so that's why I enjoy it. The only problem is, it's kind of funny, but the 3 bears or pumpkin, whatever the fuck they're supposed to be, they're this big, but the head is still this big because it's a universal piece. So when you look in the eyes, you can see the head, and then it's just a lot of empty skin, and it doesn't really fill the visor enough. So it's kind of a bummer in that regard. But,
Mm. Yeah.
but
All
other
right.
than that, they've been pretty solid.
That has been this guy.
Yeah.
So I saw this like pop up again. Was there anything new with it?
It's up for pre-order.
It's just up
Oh.
for pre-order.
Yeah.
Before they had just announced it. Now
I
it's just
see,
up
I
for
see.
pre-order.
Yeah.
Go buy
I finally just got black. It was on sale for like $46 or something. So I was
Oh,
like,
nice.
all right, this is finally time.
it now. Finally time.
What did I just get charged for on HLJ?
Your soul.
I just got an email, and I'm trying to figure it out.
If you got an email, it might just be them wanting you to ship your.
Oh, it's Katie's and Androids.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's too early for Spider Mecha. That's next week, right?
Yeah, and I didn't buy that.
All right, Josh, ship your shit. Ship your shit. Ship your shit.
Nope. Still waiting until Gokai Red comes out at the end of the month.
What?
The
But
figure-
have you
Oh.
considered shipping, because they'll give you like a 5% off coupon that means
Yeah.
nothing.
Dude,
Because
5% goes a
right.
long way.
All you do is pre-order things, and the coupon's only good on in-stock
Please take
items.
this survey. When will we expect you to ship
Yeah.
your items?
Yesterday, today, yesterday. Those are your 3 options.
This email sent to everyone, but it's really only meant for 2 people.
You know who you are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Down
Black
under.
RX.
Oh, speaking of.
This popped up again, and I think, what is this? Just like an updated.
Yeah, it's just CSM straps basically for
Hmm.
the 01 driver.
That's neat.
So yeah, so this is very similar to what they just did for the Desire driver, where it comes with like the straps and it comes with whatever gimmick holder the belt should have. If you just didn't have that from the deluxe release.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's cool. It's basically like a way to sort of like CSM-ify your belts that don't have CSM releases.
Nice.
So
I wonder how 01 will be done in CSM years from now.
yeah, that's the thing, because like the belts are pretty good at the at this point. I don't really know. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure that
A lot of the
won't tear them,
newer
but-
belts and stuff. Really, the only thing you can get out of CSM would be like the voice phrases and music and stuff.
Yeah, it would just be that stuff.
Like,
And then,
there's not a whole lot you can do in terms of making things better.
the kind of
Yeah.
clear speakers or something like that if you want to
Yeah.
do that kind of thing.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't know, because like between this and between everything they just released for the Desire driver, like you basically have a CSM version of those belts already.
Mhm.
So like it's not necessary. I don't really know what they would do for an eventual CSM, but this is cool though, because there's been a lot of these third-party sellers making these kind of straps, and I guess Bandai was like, wait, we could do that. So
I just like how it's very clear that the Desire driver is sold separately. Or I'm sorry, the 01 driver is sold separately. It's
Yeah.
like, this is just the straps
Yeah.
before you buy it and get pissed off
Oh.
at us.
yeah, it's just the straps
Oh,
and
I
the Progress key holders.
oh.
Yeah, it's
But,
literally everything that's above the red arrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's above the Roy.
The problem is just the fact, like, I like these a lot, but they're just so expensive.
Or Thea.
Or Thea.
Because like the straps are basically the price of the belt. And
What?
Yeah, it's like $60.
Oh my
And
god.
I'm like,
Yeah.
no,
They don't even make sounds.
they don't do anything.
You swing them around, they might make like a whoosh sound.
Oh, they might click. They do a lot of
might.
clicking.
If I extend them to nearly their fullest setting, I might be able to wear it. So,
Hmm.
as I found out today with the Sengoku driver, I had to extend it to like the largest setting, and then I could put it on.
Yeah, what a sobering realization.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
I'm too fat for toys.
we're apparently getting like
What the hell is this? shit?
posed
So-
vinyls now.
How long do we think this is gonna last?
Maybe 2.
I don't think all 3 of these will get released.
all.
Geeks looks really squat. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, remember how Converge was doing that Converge motion?
I think
And
they
I have-
still are.
I've
Yeah.
not seen much from it in a while.
I just
though.
saw Ultraman ones somewhere.
Because
I
I
thought
remember
so.
they started
Yeah,
the
they
rider line, but
They
like
still exist.
okay.
I think the
Guys
thing with
always looks like he's
Converge-
taking a shit.
I was just gonna say, like, look at these poses. Like, Zero
Like,
One's
I
just
get that
begging to be
that's
kicked in the
Fize's
nuts.
like about to kick pose thing that he does,
Yeah,
but it
yeah.
just always
Yeah.
looks like he's taking a shit.
Yeah, just because it was done before doesn't make it right.
Somebody just buy a toilet and sit it under him.
You just bought a toilet, Chris.
That's true.
Yeah. Yours
Hold
is a
on.
ghost toilet.
Hold on, where is it? It's in here somewhere. Oh no, it's in here somewhere.
Damn.
Here it is. Boom.
Ghost toilet.
You gotta close it up though. I was thinking of remember the Fortnite playset?
Which one?
The for the
Oh
tiny
yeah, the
figures.
Flush
Ooh.
Factory.
Yeah. You can use that.
Yeah.
I don't know how big these
Oh.
are.
I assume they'd scale to like the standard 6-7 inch size.
But does it scale with Mission Fleet?
Definitely
That's a
not.
good question.
I mean,
Does it
the
combine
toilet
with
we're
your
talking
dog?
about does, but not these figures.
Yeah.
But
But like the eyes look like they have compound shit, and like it's tons
yeah,
of
these
paint.
look cool.
I feel like it's so much effort for something that I don't know has a wide
I
audience.
mean, I don't know. They do these from time to time. Remember, like for a hot second, they were selling these things in like GameStops. Like I remember there was like a double one, and there was like a Deno one, and they
Oh,
were like
yeah, there's, like,
crazy
this
big, like almost statuesque looking
Oh,
vinyl
yeah,
things.
yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
like, who wants this?
I
Who is this
know.
for?
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's neat.
Japan has a huge market for these.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
really? Okay. All
Well,
right.
then enjoy Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely neat, and like I think with I assume these would be the size of the new vinyls, where they're the same size as the Ultraman ones.
How tall is
So,
that?
The Ultraman ones are like this 4 inch. Not
Josh
4
is doing his
inches, 5.
ventriloquism shit again.
5
Yeah,
inch?
that's what I do. I don't remember how tall though. I only have like 100 of them.
I mean,
still
I
don't have
guess
them
if you like to like collect statues, but you want a cheaper alternative, because then I guess
Yeah.
it could almost be like a cheap statue.
Yeah, it's a statue, but you have to bring your own stand.
Well, hopefully they just stand on their. Well, they are vinyl, so I'm sure one of the legs is bent weird and doesn't
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
stand until you use a hairdryer on it. but
Especially Fies, I'm sure we'll have a time. Trying
Oh,
to
for
get that
sure,
to
yeah.
stand.
that's why you just sit them on the toilet for balance. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah, all right. Safavi Sculpture Studio. Love their
Hard
alliteration.
pass.
Sentai News. Yeah,
Kinda.
it's these.
So is this remolded? I feel like it's remolded a little bit from the last one. But
I think
don't-
so. I think
don't
like the
remember enough
wings
about
weren't
it.
as like I don't.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
remember
say.
the lower
That's the
wings.
shoulders, like yeah.
Yeah,
And were they clocks before? I don't remember them being
I
clocks.
don't think so. I don't
Do
know
those
what
clocks
they're in
actually
reference
work?
to. No, because like this looks all molded together here.
Could you imagine just like 5 clocks that just are always ticking?
Well, like
Yeah.
these are
I
different.
use it to wake up every day. Let's
times.
go. Sorry,
aren't
boss. I
even-
was late for work because my mecha didn't wake me up in time.
These I don't think these are even different time zones, right? Because then the minute hands would line up, but they
I don't know.
don't.
They're just doing whatever they want.
Yeah,
I don't think that the goal of this was to be like the UN and tell me all the times in the different time zones.
I don't know. I thought they were like references to different parks. Maybe I still don't get it.
Here's the thing. Here's all you need to know. Toku Collectibles has this up for like $450.
Oh, I did not know it was that expensive.
It would- no,
not
it
gonna
would-
buy this.
I thought it was 350 for the Japanese release, and
that
then
makes it so much
300,
better.
380 for the U.S. release.
Yeah, the US release is surprisingly more expensive.
Yeah, $30 more for the U.S. release.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yep.
350, 380.
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah, either way, that's a hard pass.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, I didn't
it
want
looks
this in the
nice.
first place, but
It's pretty, but no, thank you.
I'd
Also-
buy the Shin Hero set before I buy this.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
The
I
Shin
did buy that.
Japanese Hero something.
Yeah, I absolutely pre-ordered that.
No, the Shin robot.
Yeah, that's too fucking stupid to not buy.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly
I
what
want
thought.
it, but I don't want it for that price. Let me see it again.
Yeah, I had to get the Shin robot.
Yeah.
It's wonderfully dumb.
I want it eventually.
$215 though. It really should be like $85. Why is it more than $85? Like that's too much.
I think it should.
Someone's
be
paying.
Because they had to put biomechanics inside of an actual Godzilla to make that work.
I mean, I don't know.
It's how much money they had to
That's
pay
dumb.
Toei to agree to join.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was like. Someone's paying the Evangelion licensing fee. That's
Yeah.
what that's up for.
Well, all right. I mean,
Also,
they license
those,
that out to anything.
Those Sofubi things are huge.
Are they?
Oh,
How
Yeah.
big?
Yeah, I figured they probably were bigger.
It's hard to tell just based off of the picture, but I would say they're probably about the size of my microphone.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Give or
So
take.
you're saying they would scale with Mission Fleet?
Sure.
Also, I fucking love how Goofy as a leg just looks like he's eating shit on the ground.
Like, I loved the concept of this when it was announced like fucking 12 years ago or whatever.
Mhm.
But God, it just was not a fun toy.
Did you have it?
Yeah, I still have
Oh,
it
shit.
somewhere.
Oh, I really wanted to get the Donald that turned into like a little car.
Yeah, that was sort
I
of
thought the Toy Story ones were cool.
they looked cool. I just
Yeah.
assumed they were probably bad too. Blade Raider, this one can't combine with the past Disney Megazord because it's the same toy.
Wait, but you might be able to swap limbs.
But can you combine it with Shinkano?
Does it work with the Bone Pirates? I can't believe we didn't ask that about the
You're right.
damn
Yeah.
keys on the belt.
We should have.
Yeah.
We can go
Oh.
back.
Okay,
Anyway.
moving on. Power Rangers news.
It's bad.
It's something. Why
Do you
does
want
it
Q,
open?
Tama? Well, you'll
It opens
Well-
to let you know that there's something besides dull gray plastic in there somewhere.
Oh.
It's not good. I
Yeah,
just
this
think
sucks
it's really
ass.
funny and like because like this was there was no way this like this was just a coincidence that it happened. But I love how like in the span of like 4 days, Simon Bennett posted the really nice photos of the prop, and then this leaked. It's just like right when the prop was like fresh in people's minds, and then we got to see this, and everybody went, "Oh."
Yeah, it's not.
So that was
Yeah.
pretty funny.
I mean, I'm surprised they're even making toys for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's,
What's he
So
thinking?
it
don't
reacts
look
to
good.
sounds from the show.
I
Yeah.
guess. And that's the thing. They're putting most of its value in its Bluetooth compatibility or whatever. That's why it looks like shit. I mean,
Is it Bluetooth or is it just?
whatever.
Because I
It is.
thought it
I'm
would
just
just be
saying.
sound, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
whatever.
I don't know.
I'm just saying that's what they're hanging their hat on. It's like the
Uh-huh.
sword and how it could change colors depending on what it touched. Like they're putting all their money into the functionality, and that's why it doesn't look that great.
I think that's neat, but I wish they had a better way to market it.
It's just not for us.
Yeah.
It's for very small children who give a shit about making it look at their television and like different
Yeah.
colors. Like,
All right.
if
I
that's
guess
what
you're
you're
right,
into,
yeah.
by all means, have fun with it. But I just don't. This is obviously
But
Of
why
all
does it
the-
open? What is?
I have
what is
no
that?
that
idea
I
why
couldn't
it does
answer
that.
for you. I
Yeah.
don't know what
I-
that. Maybe it does it on the show or something, and it's trying to
Maybe.
simulate that. Because it probably like I don't know, the one that he showed, it almost looks like the Q-Tom or whatever, just plug onto the top of it. But maybe they need to open it up to load them in and close it or something like that. So maybe it's trying to simulate that. I don't know.
Oh,
I just think it's funny how like they added the whole like entire wrist part of it that has like the Power Ranger lightning bolt and everything, and then didn't even try to like
Nope.
replicate
Yeah,
that.
it's just a sad little strap
Yeah.
here.
yeah.
Because I would have made it look at least a little cooler.
But then they run the risk of like, how do children use it because it has to be one size fits all kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh
If
well.
that's hard molded, then there's no way to do it. I mean, they could have at least painted the lightning bolt on the side of the strap.
Yeah, or something.
They could have included a little bit of it to replicate on.
Yeah, that's true. Like,
the
just have the plastic
side?
come to
Yeah.
about here and
Because
then have the
there
rest of
was
it be strapped.
the. Trying to remember which one. I think it was one of the Ultimatrix toys from Ben 10 Ultimate Alien or whatever. It was like a curved sort of design,
Mm.
and it still had like a Velcro strap, but like right where it would sit right here on your wrist was a harder plastic, and it just had a little hinge that could
Okay.
shape a little bit.
But right, that requires
That
effort.
is Yeah, that's a lot more effort than
Yeah.
Hasbro wants to put into this.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're
How-
just
do
they're
we know
real
how much
big
this
on
is?
like
It's $30 like the other morphers were.
at least the first one had the keys and like there was like a pin system and it had different sounds and it gave you a reason to collect those. But like this is like in the last one too, like with the sword, it's all about like watch it change colors based on your environment. And I'm like, is this what kids are into these days? Like this is the big selling point. Like, I mean, if it is great, enjoy it. I just don't get it.
One of my most successful videos is me like fumbling around with that morpher for 15 minutes trying to figure out how it works and not figuring it out. So
Informative toy reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Okay.
I hope to do the same with this one.
Yeah. Moving on. Well,
hope
no,
to
then
do
you'd
it
actually
again.
have to play sounds from the show, and you might get claimed.
Yeah, Hasbro shut you down.
Yeah.
I'm sure there is ways to get those sounds that do not require the use of
you could yell at it.
I'll just play
Alright.
Q Ranger footage, see what happens.
Okay, yeah. Moving on.
They won't know. They don't know what it looks like.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe. Was there anything this
Yeah.
week?
Yeah, they launched a HasLab.
Oh, okay.
Remember that?
So me and Chris reacted to this on Monday.
We did.
It is currently a little over 12,000 backers. It needed
Were you
10.
guys day one backers?
No, I have
No.
not backed it yet.
Not yet.
I will be backing it, but yeah, they needed 10,000 to happen. That took about 26 hours for it to hit that.
Nice.
So a little slower than the Hiss Tank, which took 8 hours last year. So that means this is a failure, apparently, according to some idiots. But
Wait. Fucking what?
yeah, I know. People are like, I don't know, this is not doing as well as the Hiss Tank. I'm like, it's
The Hiss
still...
Tank funded in like just under 20. What was it? Like how
Get
long?
over yourself.
It was 8 hours for the Hiss Tank.
The whole thing funded in 8 hours? Really?
Yeah,
I didn't realize
yeah.
it was that fast.
Yeah, it was 8 hours for the Hiss Tank to hit its minimum goal, and then it was 26 hours for this to hit its
Yeah, this was just over 24 hours.
which, like, okay. It's still like,
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's almost at the first. It's at 12,205, so we're almost at the first unlock.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they can hit the first unlock by... We're supposed to get pre-orders on Wednesday, which I assume we'll get it. Maybe we'll get a stream on Wednesday, if not this week, next week, but hopefully we hit that like before.
Yeah, because then they could unveil the next one.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
they can
They
also...
might
do
even
it
just
as-
go ahead and do it because it's good. I mean, this will hit it over the weekend for sure.
Yeah.
It only needs
Yeah.
800.
It's really awesome that like right out the gate you get all these accessories, but like with what was it, Star Saber, you had to wait for different tiers to get all the accessories you should have come.
That was because they don't know what to do for Transformers as stretch goals. That's the
Sure,
problem.
yeah.
So they're like, well, we're just going to take what you would normally get and just ration it out of stretch goals because you guys want stretch goals, but we don't know what the hell would make sense to be stretch goals for Deathsaurus. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
here
At least you
go.
get the stand with this right out the gate too. Like that's
Yeah.
really nice.
That's a big deal too.
And I love that you can put the helicopter on there either way, so you can have it look like it's like taking off or like landing.
Yeah.
So that's really
But
cool.
did you guys see? My favorite was somebody took a picture of the failed Rancor and put a Cobra beret on it, and they're like, "Well, here's the second unlock. It was all part of the plan."
Did you see the one with the Ghost Rider car?
Yeah, then they took the Ghost Rider car and said like target practice car with flame explosion effect, tier 3 unlock or something like that. Yeah.
Do anything with Cookie Monster?
Someone was like, put the Cobra symbol on because Cookie Monster's blue and all the
Yeah,
foot
yeah.
soldiers wear blue. So someone was like, put the Cobra symbol on Cookie Monster's chest next.
The
and make
thing
it
about
look
Cookie
cool."
Monster is that if you go, well, I assume it's because Cookie Monster is the first failed HasLab, but if you go to Hasbro's site currently, they have a list of all the HasLabs, even the failed ones, but Cookie Monster's just
Yeah,
not
Cookie
there.
Monster's not
Oh my
there.
god.
And so
I wonder
I
if
just
it's
think
a
it's really
licensing thing. Like they would have to pay to because they don't. Do they even have the Sesame Street license anymore? They might not.
I don't know.
I'm wondering if it's a situation where they let that lapse because they're like, well, all right, well, this is obviously going nowhere, so they can't
Yeah.
show it anymore because then they'd have to pay licensing fees on
Right.
it, and so
Right.
that's why they're not interested in
It's
doing
just
that.
funny because it's like first failed HasLab and they've just erased all evidence of that.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we never. I don't know.
And the
what
other
you're
thing
talking
is, at first they might have erased it because they were ashamed of it, but then when it
Yeah.
got to be like 5 things had failed, they're like, all right, well, there's nothing we can do about
about.
that.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, this is nice. It's cheaper than the Hiss tank.
That's good. How much
Um,
is it?
It's only $25 cheaper. It's $275.
Blade Raider, don't forget that lightsaber. That lightsaber
Oh,
also
yeah.
failed. Because I did
Yeah.
the same thing. Josh was like, don't forget the lightsaber. And I was like, you're right. That was the fourth one.
And whatever expansion to that one board game thing.
Oh, yeah, the hero.
Oh, Heroescape.
Yeah.
Yeah, that also
Yeah,
failed.
that failed too.
I have a copy of that original game.
Oh, well,
Hmm.
you're
I
the
thought it
one.
was cool.
No one else did apparently.
I
Yeah,
guess
no
not.
one else gave a shit about
But yeah,
that.
so it includes one figure out the gate at 13,000 backers, which, like Chris said, is only about 800 from now. You unlock the second figure, and then there's a third figure and a fourth figure at 16,000 and 19,000. So by the
Nice.
end of this, you'll have, since I'm sure it's going to hit all of those, by the end of this, you're going to have 4 figures, which is basically $100 right there. So it's almost like you're paying $175 for this instead of $275, which is nice if you think of it that way. So,
Sure, keep telling yourself that.
but yeah, so,
All right.
and I put the unlocks on the next page, I think. But yeah, so Ripcord is the one that they've shown off. That's the one that will be unlocked probably by the end of the weekend, if not very early next week. And then we haven't seen what the other 2 are yet. People have been trying to guess what they are based off of the amount of X's that are in the names, because they are different amounts of X's.
Oh.
So people have been trying to guess like the role and the name, but I don't know.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, Blade Raider, it was Reva's lightsaber, right,
Oh.
from Obi-Wan?
I was in the middle of transforming him. It's time for a wheeljack.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten him into Scorpion mode yet, though.
Yeah, keep trying. You'll get there.
It's difficult.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll get there.
Yeah.
Keep trying.
It takes a minute.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Let's see what Transformers has. More words. What are they saying?
It's saying that Image Comics has the G.I. Joe and Transformers comic
Oh.
licenses now.
Who's
Um,
Image Comics? What do they do?
Invincible,
Spawn, Walking Dead.
Spawn, Walking Dead,
It's the
Radiant
one
Black.
that Toddy Mack and all those guys walked out and formed their own creator-centric.
Oh, okay.
All
Hero
the
Shaper.
Massiverse Radiant Black shit is
Is
uh,
also an
is
Image.
Image.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
which is great, by the
Basically-
way. If you're not reading it, you should.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah,
Alright.
basically, if you're a comic book creator and you thought of a character that you actually want to retain ownership for, you go to Image.
Oh, nice.
You
okay.
don't take it
that's
to
good.
Marvel because then they claim ownership of it.
Correct.
Cool.
They apparently will be debuting in Void Rivals, which is Robert Kirkman's new Image series.
Oh
And
wait, are
then
they being like absorbed into a universe that's ongoing? Or...
they could potentially, because of just how Image works. But like G.I. Joe and Transformers are probably going to be a shared universe once
Mhm.
they get their own books started and moving. And Skybound is part of the license. It's Image and Skybound like together,
Oh.
kind of. I'm not super familiar with Skybound, other than they do a lot of Transformers shit now.
Okay.
If anyone else is more familiar in the chat, feel free to drop it. This is all I know.
Okay.
I don't know a whole lot other than gay comics.
Sounds like a bounce house place.
Yay comics.
Skybound.
Oh, okay. Yeah, reaction figures for Beast Wars.
They have so much paint.
They were shown off, and then someone found them like the next day.
You
I
know
mean, they
what?
announced these a while ago. We talked about them already.
Yeah, yeah.
I just put Cheetor here because he looks very sad, and I thought it
Yeah.
was funny.
He
'Cause
he
wants
looks
to
like the.
transform.
He looks so depressed.
Also, the way these guys are posed, They look like they're about to shit themselves and they're waddling to the bathroom.
Same.
Go to the bathroom then.
I don't have to right now.
Okay.
Just on the reg.
Just you regularly have to shit yourself and waddle.
Yes.
Okay. I am surprised at how much paint these guys actually have.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Oh hey, it's the other geek, Chris.
Chris says they have like -4 points of articulation. I mean, it is true. But I understand, like, and maybe it's just the angle, but Prime looks especially like his legs are smushed together. Like,
Yeah.
Megatron doesn't look as bad. I don't know. I understand that the original Star Wars toys had 5 POA and it works for some things, but it doesn't work for everything. But Super 7 applies it to everything. But I mean, somebody must be buying them because they keep making them. So, I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. Ooh, it's an Insecticon.
Yeah, this is good stuff.
Hell yeah, dude.
We get our last Insecticon. Well, last of the original 3 Insecticons. I'm sure they'll keep going. Can't leave Ransack out there by himself.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's cool. He looks good. I like him. Let's go.
All right.
Does look very cool.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Nice. Ooh.
I mean, everyone knew this was happening.
So
Yeah,
we knew this was happening from listings, and we knew this was happening
From Logic.
just from from Logic.
Yeah.
Like, God, it looks good.
It does.
I love this color scheme on this mold. Like, no offense to Skyquake, but
Back in the day, which one came out first? Did this one come out first, or was the green one always first?
both of them barely came out as it is. I believe Dreadwing was the only one that came out.
Really?
I feel like I have the green one, but I don't remember. I don't know.
I have the
Someone
before they were called Core Class, the Commander class.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of then.
Someone in the
Commander,
chat probably knows, I'm sure. Blade Raider. Box, one of y'all should know.
Yeah.
But I know Dreadwing had a Beast Hunters toy, and I know Dreadwing had a Voyager class release. I don't remember if Skyquake was released first or not, though.
Looks good.
But no, he looks really good.
Yeah.
But I'm significantly more partial to the blue and gold than the pea green and whatever other color Skyquake is.
Orange, I guess.
The face looks a lot better on him too.
It's not the same.
Now we have to wait and see if they.
It's the exact same head sculpt. It's just painted a lot better.
We have to wait and see if they fix the nose cone problem with this or just leave it.
Ezra said Dreadwing came out first. Skyquake came out, but he was the last wave end of line thing.
Oh,
so...
this does look like the Megazord.
Oh God!
And it looks like Daiboken's crotch. Sure, we'll see.
This one is actually a jet, Josh.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have no idea who this is.
If you could name him, what would you try? What would you
Something with a sky and a fire, but not Skyfire.
That's an interesting take. Instead of having him describe and you guess the names, we should just show him the picture and make him come up with a name for them.
Like it's like the Pokemon game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Josh and Transformers.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's like, it's called Wheeljack. He's Wheeljack.
Yeah, you know, he's got a wheel.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's got a wheel.
You got it.
What are car parts?
Speaking of car parts,
This is so dumb.
Okay, here's the thing. This mold was Earthrise years ago. I'm sure the exclusivity, if Amazon ever had exclusivity for like the Earthrise Prowl, is long past. I understand you probably want to get it out there because we just had Studio Series Ironhide. Earthrise Prowl was packed with Earthrise Ironhide. And you just want to get Prowl back out there for people that missed the set because it was Amazon, hard to get, etc. Why go this route?
Yeah, I don't
He's
know why.
not happy about it.
All
Why
you
didn't
had,
they just re-release it?
that.
Because, like you said, it was hard enough for people to get the first time, so
Or-
just re-release it, or maybe with
or
a slightly better paint job or something.
just make this toy, but don't shoot his chest and have him die.
You know what you can't play with? A dead toy.
Well, so this is like, and the other thing is, it's like they're trying to appease everybody. Like, well, it's slightly different. So if you happen to get the Amazon one, you should still buy this. But if you didn't get the Amazon one, you can still buy this and pretend it's Prowl because he's not so fucked up that he's dead. You can just pretend he's in a fight or something. I'm like, if you wanted to make this, you should have committed. His eyes should be bright orange and his mouth should be open. I know you can't do, like, if you could put a smoke effect in his mouth, that would have been amazing. Like, just have him come with a blast effect poured in his mouth and then put the smoke effect in. But, like, if you're going to commit to you got to commit to the bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, This is such a half foot in each camp that it satisfies neither. And I mean, if you really wanted to just re-release it because it was hard enough for people to find, that's fine. Just re-release it. Maybe just give it like a really premium finish paint job or something.
Like if you were to release this without the wound and a normal head with like the light blue windshields and headlights and shit, I probably would have bought it again. Especially
if it was in a 2-pack with something else that I don't have at all.
Fair.
Which is, it sounds like this is supposed to be in a 2-pack.
Oh,
yeah, that's true. I
also, whatever happened to Voyager Ratchet? That's just MIA. We were promised that from the new Ironhide, and it's just, where the hell is that?
Oh.
This is just weird. I just don't, I don't understand. It would be one thing if they're like, hey guys, here's Prowl. He's going to come with a second head that has the orange eyes. So if you're creepy and you want to reenact that, it's here as like a bonus. Or maybe if it was like a panel that you could clip in so he looks normal and then unclip the panel for like that scene. Like that way you could have it as both. Like if they gave you options to fully create both, that would be the way to go. But this is just... Yeah, that's the thing. That's the other thing I was going to say, Chris. If you really want to do Prowl, like this toy was fine, but it wasn't so great that it's like the definitive Prowl, because like his whole legs are super hollow and they had that sad little panel come down to try and hide
I hate
it,
that panel.
It doesn't work very well.
I think half of mine have the panel off because they kept popping off. I just put them in a bag.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. It's a fine mold, but it's not so amazing that it can't be improved upon. So if you wanted to do it again, just redo it like you did with Ironhide.
Azure says Ratchet's in the next Voyager wave. If
is it? Okay. Cool beans.
Cool. All right, moving on. Oh, that's it. We're done.
That is the end.
But kind of not. Because there's a thing.
What is that? A wheeljack?
What?
Yeah, you got to wake up, Josh. It's time. This whole next part is very
I was not asleep.
Contingent on you. Well, I meant you have to pay attention. You were checked out, let's say.
I've been checked out all week.
All right, so this week, to celebrate Rise of the Beasts being released today, which, by the way, it is very fun. You should definitely check it out. I saw it last night. I definitely recommend it.
There's Transformers in it.
Yes, that is can confirm. Thank you, Josh. So we are going to do an all Beast Wars round.
Wheeljack is in it.
Yeah.
Well, kind of.
Yeah.
Everyone was so upset, and I'm like, they didn't have to name that character Wheeljack. I get why you're upset. It has nothing to do with Wheeljack as you know it. So just call it Skids or 100 other names that they could have used, and then no one would have had a problem with that.
Or Scorponok. That works too.
No, Scorponok's already in it, Josh. Scorponok's actually in it, and at no point does one turn into the other, which I think is the biggest travesty. Unless it's a deleted scene that I missed.
What'd you say, Chris?
What did I say about what?
I didn't hear what you said. Period.
I've been talking for the past 20 minutes. What did you know?
Scorponok was in the movie. What'd you say after that?
Oh, I said, and at no point did one turn into the other, which was a travesty.
Oh, yeah.
Also, breaking,
Missed
apparently
opportunity.
Masterpiece Rhinox was just announced at Tokyo Toy Show.
Really?
Oh.
Apparently
That's a
so.
transformer.
The fucking Beast Wars Masterpiece toys look so good, and I just don't ever want to touch any of them.
Yeah. I mean, Primal looks fantastic, and that's the only one that I've actually kind of
I have Primal and
transformed.
Cheetor. They're fine.
I have Primal and Cheetor. Like I said, Primal's the only one I've actually ever transformed back and forth a handful of times. Cheetor, I think I transformed once to put him on the shelf, and then once back to put him back in the box. I have Dinobot that has never been opened. I have Tigatron that's never been opened, and I have Black Arachnia that's never been opened, and Megatron that's never been opened. Do they do any other ones? Probably.
I don't remember.
Anyway, so now they're getting Rhinox, but I won't buy it. I'm done with Masterpiece. I'm out. All right. So, like I was saying, Rise of the Beast. We're doing an all Beast Wars round. This might go for 10 minutes. It might go for 2 hours. We'll see how it goes. But
I don't know. Last time we did this, I don't think Rye was here to like sweep the entirety of it. So
I was not here last time because Chenix's clip was from that segment, and I was not there.
They're still making heroes.
Because I was like, oh yeah, they announced the SPD Heroes of the Grid set. I'm
yeah,
like,
they just announced 2 SPD sets.
I'm like, I'm probably gonna have to get these just so I can put the little minis on a shelf.
I assume Eric has seen it at this point.
Also, if anyone has like the Roku app or Roku TVs, there's like a dedicated Transformers and Power Rangers channel now.
Oh, yeah,
that's neat.
I forgot about
Wow.
that. Yeah, that's cool.
They play an assorted amount of shit.
yes.
Anyway, Beast
Okay,
Wars, this is
so-
my jam. Let's go.
Yeah, this will be all Beast Wars. Like I said, I tried to do like not just everyone from the show, so some of them were only toys or whatever. But
Good.
here we go. We'll start with an easy one. Go ahead, Josh.
All right, so what are you?
I thought this would be easy considering we just saw this 3 seconds ago on a previous slide. If you were paying attention, Josh.
I was not.
I know.
Yeah, so this guy, he's got like werewolf arms. His hand is just
I love
claw.
Josh's descriptions.
His hands are just
It's
claws.
Teen Wolf.
Yeah, basically. He's got a spiky sword.
Dang.
Go ahead, Ray.
Beast Wars, obviously. It's Dinobot.
What?
It is Dinobot.
He doesn't have werewolf arms?
He does not.
What are you talking
He
about?
has scales. There's no hair whatsoever.
I guess that is, yeah.
I had to wait for the spiky sword part.
Oh my god.
I
Also,
wasn't
don't
getting
know
it
where this
through
art is
arms.
from, but it's awesome.
This is dope art.
So that's just what we have in store for
Oh my god.
Josh's
Werewolf
descriptions.
arms.
Werewolf
Werewolf
arms.
arms.
Da, 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 da. All right, next up we'll go with I don't know, the rest of these might be hard. We'll see how it goes. And like I said, some of these are like card art or toys or whatever. I tried to get like card art where I could, not just the toy, but
Mhm.
Also, Blade Runner, I have no idea if it's the Pluto TV channels, like, just ported over. I actually don't know.
oh yeah, that might make sense. And you don't have to say what show it is because obviously they're all Beast Wars.
Okay, I have no idea what animal this is.
That's evident.
Yeah, he's holding
It's
like
a jet.
yeah. Okay, so he's like primarily black and red, though his chest has like yellow on it. Kind of looks like some sort of reptile chest. He's got a little purple like circle cannon thing above his tit. What else we got? He's holding like a bladed weapon that like kind of looks like the blades that like Oz has when he's in Gata Kiryu-ba or whatever is going on there.
Okay.
How's Bad Hogan's crotch compared?
Yeah.
So it's like backhanded is what you're saying? Backhanded?
Sure,
Or-
that's a word.
You look like you're driving a car, Josh.
yeah.
Driving
Can someone take a picture of that when we were...
Also,
You
Chris,
know.
I did not use injector. I think I used injector in a previous one of these.
Figure it out.
He's red. He's got a small black thing. Figure it out. That's it. That's all you get.
No,
Oh my
the circle's
God.
purple. Did I not say that?
You did.
Oh, okay. Figure it out.
What's
it
his
out.
crotch color? You didn't even give us
Oh
that.
yeah, you're right. His crotch is black.
Okay.
He's got okay, so like his shoulders are black, his entire arm is black. He's got like red armor over the shoulders. His thighs are red. Everything from the knee down is like it's like everything I'm saying is black. It could also be like a really dark gray or like a gunmetal gray, so keep that in mind. It's probably more that actually than black. He's got 3 little claws on his feet. Yep.
It's like some
Yep,
sort of
yep.
skunk.
Figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out. Like I said, no idea what animal he turns into, but based off of his chest, I think it's some sort of reptile thing.
Spidor?
I don't know.
No. This one's a little tough. I will give you that.
His eyes are glowing yellow. He's mad.
What are the chances that I'd actually know this to begin with?
Probably low. I'll give you a
Oh.
hint. He was mentioned recently.
By who?
Someone somewhere. Figure it out, Corey. Figure it out. That's my new catchphrase. Guys. Figure it out. He was
For our
mentioned-
hints, can we get like normal?
Okay, like because
transmetal
obviously we
two?
know what the show
Oh,
is,
yeah,
so we
yeah,
could do
yeah.
like regular transmetal 2, kind of like that.
Yes.
Okay. So do you want your hint?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, he's transmetal.
Oh, then I don't know it. I don't know who this is.
Uh,
This is on you, Rye.
And I gave the previous hint that he was mentioned recently on the show.
Oh, okay, on the show.
It's Wheeljack.
I did not do Japanese beeswax. I
that's
thought
it.
about it, Chris, but I thought that would be too hard. I did think about it though.
I just want to know what animal this is.
So would we. We would
It
like
will
to know.
surprise you.
iguanas.
Nope.
It's probably not even a fucking reptile.
Probably not.
Optimus Minor?
Good guess, but no.
Okay. Damn.
Who did we just mention?
Scorponok? Is this Scorponok?
Nope.
I would hope I would know Scorponok. But I don't know. I think I could name
Black Zarek.
No.
I think I could name like 4 Beast Wars characters.
Literally minutes ago.
I didn't know
Minutes
Beast Wars
ago.
existed until 2020.
Fuck, what happened minutes ago?
Literally just said it.
We were talking about Scorponok, and we were talking about
Is this an Insecticon?
Dinobot.
It's not Dinobot, Ian.
Transmetal Dinobot from the McDonald's toys.
No, but I'm trying to think what that is now.
What was his name?
It was like
Dreadwing?
gold, blue, and
No, more recent than that.
More recent than that?
Prowl.
Nope.
He's speaking directly to
What?
Indy.
Blue streak.
No.
Swindle.
No.
Rhinox?
Why not?
Hey, you guys are quick.
How is this a rhino?
What the actual fuck, Josh?
There's no way this is a rhino.
It's transmetal rhino.
Well, I mean, then again, his mouth opens and becomes the.
This
It's the Armada colors. That's why I didn't get it.
Oh. Yeah, this
that's
does
what it
look
was.
like Armada packaging.
How is this a rhino?
It's
His
shoulder
arms
pads close
split.
up. Yeah.
The rhino heads are on the shoulders.
Oh,
Yeah, like comes
okay. I
can't-
see
you
how
can't
I
that
see
really
what you're
see it.
saying about the Gatakiri Ba.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the horn upside down as a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the purple thing.
I mean, to be fair,
Yeah.
you're right. I think it is a repaint or whatever.
It's
but
the Armada one.
all right, well, there
I
you
own
go.
this toy.
But you still couldn't get it.
I don't
Well,
know.
no,
what that
because
means.
I was thinking of Transmetal Rhinox's actual fucking color scheme.
Yeah, that's what was holding you back. Okay.
I feel like I need to watch more Transformers: The Basics. I have no idea what's happening.
You should. It's just a fun
yeah,
time.
that's true. If you don't,
It is a
obviously, I don't
fun
expect you to watch.
It's a good.
I,
it's a good.
When I was
yeah,
working
channel.
from home, like that was when I first started like really watching
Mhm.
Chris McFeely's stuff.
Yeah.
Like I went back towards almost to the beginning. I just hit play and just let it go. I was like, let's absorb some knowledge.
knowledge that you probably already have.
This is one of those bad CGI renders from the show. All right, this is a B.
Waspinator?
I didn't go that easy.
So it's definitely a bee or a wasp. There's also some purple.
Buzzsaw.
Accent
It
colors.
is Buzzsaw.
All right.
Like I said, this might be a really quick game or excruciatingly painful like the previous one.
That's not
Oh,
from the
wow.
show, Josh.
Oh, well, I lied.
I mean, it looks
That-
like it looks like it could be from the show more so.
That
than
is
anything
drawn
else
by
you've seen.
AJ in 2012.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Whoever AJ is.
Oh, VZ, don't worry. I won't start watching Transformers, and I won't remember anything.
You should watch Transformers though.
I mean, you
Nah, I'm good.
should. I mean, you should definitely
It's
stop
out,
buying
it's
Power
out in the
Rangers.
movies now.
I've seen 3 of the movies.
Which 3?
The first 3 Bay
Okay,
movies.
in order.
Yeah.
One of
That's
those
it.
was good. Okay,
I've seen
here we
them-
go.
I've seen nothing beyond that of Transformers in my life.
That's fine.
Go watch Bumblebee.
Yeah, Bumblebee. You should watch Bumblebee. The movie.
Bumblebee is good, and then go watch this new one.
Yeah, Wheeljack transforms into Scorponok.
You don't need to watch Bumblebee to watch the new one,
Yeah,
but
you really
Bumblebee is a
don't.
good movie.
Yeah, it was fun. There's like one sentence that alludes that Bumblebee happened.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that
That's it.
Chris didn't say anything about me watching the original 80s movie. But
I mean, well, obviously everyone should watch that the minute they're born, but that's fine.
It should be
But Chris,
playing
we're
in
within that
nurseries
first
everywhere.
minute still with Josh.
Oh, you're right.
So there's
So
still
there's still
time.
time for you, Josh.
Yeah.
Get on it.
oh,
It's
Chris
on
said I should
YouTube right
watch.
now. I've been watching it for
Chris-
the past 45 minutes. No, I haven't. But
Chris
I
says I
could've
should
been.
watch G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra. I don't really want to do that either.
That was the first one, right? That one was like goofy enough to be fun. The
Mhm.
second one I felt like tried to take itself too seriously, and that was the problem. I was like, you're a G.I. Joe movie. You can't pretend like this is real. You have to just have fun with it.
All right, this dude, no idea what he transforms into. But he's primarily green and blue. He's got like multiple arms coming off of him, off his back. And those are all green. They have little talons on them.
Waspinator?
No.
He looks like Beast from X-Men, kinda. Sorta. Not really.
I like how he says something, looks at Chris's face, walks it all the way back.
Yep, that's exactly
Like he
what it
sees
is.
how far he can get with it, and then all the way back.
You'll see it when you see it.
Uh-huh. So Rye, this is me trying to interpret what Josh is saying. Whenever he says I can't tell what it turns into, I know that means a range of things. But here specifically, I think it means like he's got like a regular dude looking
Yeah, he's
chest,
got a
like
regular
pecs.
dude chest.
Yeah, dude chest and
He
dude
has
abs.
no visible
Yeah.
animal appendage.
Yeah, that's
on
what I'm
him.
thinking. Is this the Animorphs?
I didn't put
Jake
any
from
animal.
Animorphs.
It might
It's
be
an
some
Animorph
sort of-
free zone.
It might be
Jake,
some
Cassie,
sort of
and
like
Marco that turned into the T-Rex.
it could be some sort of like beetle or something. It looks like he's kind of got like the whatever the beetle with the horns.
Oh, is that hugging one?
So
The hugging one?
Retrax.
Centipede?
He's talking about Retrax.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go with he becomes an insect, but he also very well might not.
It's not an insect.
I love
can't
these
be.
clues that are basically like it could be this or not that.
Because he's
It's a
waiting
great
for
clue.
your reaction to see how much he
That's
needs
a
to walk
great
it back.
clue.
Pretty much, yeah.
Uh,
I don't know. It's basically if you took Beast and Swamp Thing and merged them together. That's basically what
To
it is.
get
One of his
wet
better
beast.
clues, honestly. It's one of his better
so
clues.
he has green things on his
He has,
back.
yeah, he's covered in like green moss looking things, but they're like arms. But like he's also holding a gun that like
Wait,
has some green on the top of it, but it's primarily blue like the rest of him.
so the legs are the moss, or
So like
So the legs are the moss?
Does it look like moss has just settled on him?
pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
But like all of the extra appendages behind him are green. His entire arms are green. And then his thighs are green. Everything from the knee down is blue. His chest is blue. His head is blue. His gun is blue, but it has a little bit of green on it.
Who's green and blue? Is it even green and blue? Because sometimes Chris will just say, nope, not that color. That's
No,
not right.
It is green and blue.
Okay, all right.
I would hope this is green and blue.
The chat
think-
got it. Don't go looking in the chat now.
Right.
But the chat got it right.
But yeah, Beast mixed with Swamp Thing. That's what this is.
A Ninja Turtle.
I remember seeing that on the package for this toy. It was like Beast Wars
Beast
mixed with Swamp Thing.
Figure it out.
Figure it out.
Okay. Maybe an insect. It's a blue dude that has moss on him. And a gun that's blue and also has moss on him. Looks like Beast and Swamp Thing. Has tendrils behind him, or perhaps like insect legs.
That's what they look like, yeah.
What other bugs are hanging out there? Bombshell. Scrapnel.
It's not his name, first of all.
Oh.
We lost
Oh,
the copyright to
shit.
a word.
Oh, shrapnel.
Fuck, I
Chat
know.
GPT guessed Dinobot. We're safe, guys.
It's in my head now, and I don't know what its name is.
Can we get the hint?
It is just regular.
Yeah, it's a regular one.
Okay, original recipe. I'm tapped
Chat
out.
GPT answer and it argued with me.
This is all you, Rye.
No, I know. It's here.
That character just
The name is
exists
not
in the
here.
Beast Wars toy line.
The package art is here.
I'll give you a hint. It's a reuse of a word like to keep copyright.
Okay.
What would they need to keep at the time?
Who's buggish?
It's Optimus
Insecticon?
Prime.
It is Insecticon.
Oh, what? It's just Insecticon?
His name
Okay.
is Insecticon. I mean, Dinobot is a group.
Yep.
name.
Yeah. No,
That
you're
guy.
right. Wow.
Yeah.
None of that is moss, Josh.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a bug.
it could be.
No, it's not. It's bug pieces.
Also, shout out to Insecticon because I had this one when I was a kid and I loved it. It was really fun. It was one of
a
those
good toy.
auto transforming ones, and then he had like his like scarab shell like opened up, and you pull these pieces out to make that crossbow. But you could also kind of like leave the wings open so it looked like he was flying. It was a great toy.
Oh, also, I was right. Dude chest. He's got dude chest.
Yeah, regular dude chest.
Corey's figured it out. He's figured out how to-
He's the Josh whisperer.
Yeah, he can decipher through all my nonsense.
All right, next up we'll do this one.
ChatGPT doesn't know what Insecticon is. Sorry, no such toy exists.
What are you?
Okay, I'm guessing dude chest.
Josh is like 0 for 4 on figuring out what the fuck it turns into. Dinobot
Yeah.
was werewolf arms, so
It's true. I did say that.
Galvatron was a jet.
yeah, you were right.
I know like 7 Transformers, and even that is optimistic.
One of them's optimistic.
Optimistic Prime. I was just gonna say the same thing.
I hated it as it came out of my mouth.
This could be a bat if you wanted it to be. I want it to be.
Sonar.
He's not Sonar.
He's got a red face.
Noise maze.
No.
Is that one?
Didn't exist yet, bud.
No.
Noise
Okay.
Maze is Japanese.
Soundwave.
Also Japanese,
No.
but
Oh.
Yeah, his face is all red. His arms are, I think that's purple. The arm, the art is kind of hard to tell with the colors, but I'm gonna go with that being purple.
Let's
He's got
try Dreadwing. That sounds like a name. Nope.
Night
Nope.
Beat.
Nope. I don't
Let's
acknowledge
see.
these machines.
He's got-
that was Night Scream.
Yeah, that was Night Scream. Never mind.
That's why I said Night Beat, because I'm like, they probably needed to use Night Beat for something.
he's got gold claws. He's got, so his legs are like a goldish purple. It's a
Swoop?
different shade purple.
Gold, what the fuck is goldish purple?
I'm getting there.
Are you sure it's like a chrome purple?
Goldish purple.
Yeah, yes, Corey. It is a chrome purple and gold, but the arms that I described earlier are not.
Wait, what? I thought that chrome purple in gold, like encased in gold. Or
No, okay,
gold is
so
still
it's like-
factoring into the...
So like
Yellow and purple are on opposite sides of the color. wheel,
Yeah,
Josh.
I
I don't know
know.
if you've seen one of those color wheels.
I took an art class last semester. I'm a little familiar with
Did
it.
you?
I think so.
Shouldn't you know more about color grading than any of what you're saying right now?
Mhm.
Guys,
Maybe.
it's goldish purple. I don't know what you want.
Yeah. So the purple is like a chrome, like a shiny purple. Okay,
Yes.
it's a different kind of purple than the purple I described earlier. So like legs shiny, arms not.
Oh, is this Optimal Optimus?
No.
No, is this Optimus Primal just one of them?
That's one of them.
Any one of them. No, it is not.
Isn't there one of those friends that like turned into like a car and also a jet and also
Yeah, that was
All that
Optimal
shit.
Optimus.
Purple.
but that's
Oh,
not what
okay.
this
Oh, all right.
Purple and chrome purple and maybe a bat.
I'm gonna say he's a bat.
It's a jet. It must be a jet.
I mean, these look like some bat wings.
Is it Batman?
No.
is. It's Alfred.
It's a-
Finally, his moment to shine.
Let's see.
No, it's not Purple Silver Bolt, Chris. I didn't do that kind of shit.
Universe Silver Bolt. He turned purple for some fucking reason.
Yeah, he did.
What else can I
I
describe?
forgot we're getting a new silver bowl next year. That's so exciting.
We didn't get his crotch, Josh. I need his crotch.
Did you see that whoever's doing the third-party Legends class Silverbolt?
As
Yeah,
much as I would love to
Do
describe
yourself
the
a
crotch,
favor and Google that. I know those things are crazy expensive, but
one of his talons claws are kind of blocking the crotch, so I can't really describe it. Unfortunately,
Damn.
Yeah.
What a crotch block.
I know, really. Let's see. So I can see the wings. There's like parts of them that are red, but the majority of them are purple.
sorry, Adam Prime just said, "What was the purple tiger hawk called?" Tiger hawk.
It was still just Tiger Hawk.
Is this that Megatron with like the?
Oh, Chris wins. Chris wins.
Oh damn!
Sorry, is this the what?
Is this that Megatron that had like the curtain all around him about it?
That was Beast
No.
Machines.
Oh
The curtain all around him.
yeah.
The Megatron in the shower.
Yeah.
Showertron.
Yeah, that's right.
Figure it out.
I like when he gets to a point that he's just
Is
I
there
have to
someone
say it
named-
at least once.
Oh, Rat Bat. Let's try that.
Well, that's a good guess, but no.
Damn.
What thing is
Oh
it?
yeah, what flavor?
Transmetal.
Air rays.
Oh no!
Oh.
It might not be a bat.
God damn it, Josh. Is it pterosaur?
It is Transmetal Pterosaur.
It's a dinosaur, isn't
The
it?
pterodactyl.
It
Fuck.
is a pterodactyl.
Oh no! I put it together eventually, but way too late.
I have no idea why transmetal pterosaur was purple. That's
Yeah.
You still kind of got the pterosaur like head crest going on there.
Mm-hmm.
And also the chat is screaming at me. When you said purple tiger hawk, I thought you were saying because he is purple. Like I guess the toy technically was blue, but on the show he was purple. I thought you were saying like, what was that guy that was like part tiger, part hawk? And I was like, yeah, it's just Tiger Hawk. It wasn't that clever. I didn't realize you're talking about the universe repaint of Tiger Hawk, which is Razor Claw. So yes, thank you, chat. I appreciate it. I have acknowledged you, so you can stop yelling at me.
What
you
the
see-
fuck were you saying with the gold purple?
It's a goldish purple.
Just because there's gold near the purple that like informs the other shade doesn't mean it's a goldish purple. Doesn't mean it's like a purple sprayed on top of a gold.
I wasn't trying to say that it was a goldish purple, even though it is what I said. I was just trying.
How are we supposed to interpret that otherwise? Even though that's exactly what I said,
To say
it's not what I
that,
meant.
even though that is what I said.
How? How? Literally how?
Oh my god! I wasn't trying to say that, even though that is what I said. Well, I
It's
think
like,
it's time
hey,
for
do you
this
want
one
to go
then.
get sushi? And then you come back with a sandwich. And I'm like, what happened to the sushi? You know, that's what I said, but what I meant was sandwich.
sometimes that happens.
Sometimes you just come back with a sandwich.
Yeah.
instead of sushi.
Sometimes
you
you
just have a
just
sandwich.
say one thing and do a completely different thing.
Yep.
All right. You're a bird of some kind, maybe.
I
Ray-
love how he's just like this for sure, maybe. I have no idea.
JMC said I would love to see what Josh would do in a courtroom.
Imagine him as a lawyer.
Josh, we're gonna need you to describe this guy for the sketch artist here. He definitely had legs. Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe he had wheels. Well, he had a nose, probably around the middle of his face.
Josh, stop describing his crotch.
The
Jury,
perpetrator
my
definitely had
client is
Daiboken's
innocent, or maybe a little bit. No, he's kind of. He was around. He's guilty. My client is guilty.
having a crotch like Daiboken.
Yeah. So this guy has feathers on his
Silver
wings. He's got like the bird hands are like going over the chest. They're like this on top of his chest. Let's see. The wings, it's kind of hard to tell the color scheme just based off of like the photo here, but I think the wings are like a white, silverish, and purple. And then
Tiger hawk.
It is a tiger.
God damn it! Fuck! I should have known. He always does this shit. If someone mentions it, he makes it the next one. God damn it, motherfucker!
It's always funny when someone's like, "It's got to be this," and I'm like, "No, but he's in the list." All right, so we got 2 left.
Okay.
I'll do this one.
This one's definitely a bird.
Maybe, probably not.
Probably not.
It's also a tiger.
This was one of my. I had this as a kid. This was one of my favorites. I love this one.
Scorponok? Is that you?
Not, I will tell you, it's not Scorponok.
Scorponok is you.
He speaks to the screen as if he can hear. Scorponok. my darling, you returned.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We'll start there.
Knock him
Start with
think-
Scorponok.
Yeah,
Is it
think
actually
just-
scorpion?
it could be. He's got the little pinchers and the tail. That's what it is.
I wonder if it's like a fish or something. Like it can't be a scorpion.
The real question is, does he actually have pinchers?
Yes.
No, I mean, from what I've seen from Chris,
Josh, I
that's a
don't
no.
trust anything you say.
That's yeah. You shouldn't. Let's see. His color scheme is like primarily, I think, white, or it could be like kind of like an off gray. The picture here is not super easy to tell. Let's see. His shoulders are like a pink-ish color. He's got some like blue accents on like what are the claws, and a little bit on his legs.
Is this Megatron? No.
Is it Transmetal 2 Dinobot?
Transmetal 2 Dinobot? No.
He's got a little green circle right like on his torso.
I'm glad you're always able to identify the little circles on their titties.
Yeah.
It's really helpful.
I always look at the tits and the crotch. That's
Yeah.
for every Transformer. Let's see. So like the claws are like not his hand, they're like a blade on top of his hand. So his hand is like brown. And the claws like on top of it, like a bladed weapon. Like he's holding a sword kinda.
Is this Black Arachnia?
No.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Yeah, that's about all I got.
Figure it out.
I don't even have an image in my head.
I don't either. I don't know.
Well, think Scorponok, but not that.
So little information was given over the span of 4 minutes, and I just got nothing.
Yeah.
Except he's white, gray, silver-ish maybe, and made him think of Scorponok.
Yeah.
This is definitely a scorpion.
Then it's Sandstorm or Scorponok. Those were the only scorpions in the toy line.
Is it a
Well-
lobster? No, monsters don't exist in Beast Wars, I guess.
There was a lobster transformer though.
Oh, Bisque. Is this Bisque?
It's actually RID Biz.
Once again, Chris has it correct.
God damn. We need to have Chris on.
No,
He's
we'll
gonna
just.
do
win.
I'm impressed that Chris got it with how terrible I was at describing this.
I wonder if like either Rye or wait, yeah, I could find the Transformers, feed them to Josh, and then it'll be like a power round between Rye, Chris, and Chris.
I would lose.
Well, it would be a Chris on Chris.
It would be
fight.
interesting to get to play it for once because I never,
Yeah,
I never get to.
Hot Chris on Chris action.
that's right. Chris
Just
says.
selling tickets for that.
Still
Yeah.
don't know what this
I-
scorpion guy that's not a scorpion is.
Apparently a lie, because like I definitely see a scorpion here, but everybody's
a
telling
bird?
me it's not. So
I'd ask for a hint, but you said there was a. Well, I guess it could not be a spark crystal, but it probably is.
what is that?
The
The
green
thing above his
thing on his
titty.
chest, on his titty.
Oh, the tick
yeah.
crystal. Okay.
Transmetals and Transmetal 2s had spark crystals.
I think it was just Transmetal 2s, wasn't it?
Thanks for narrowing it down.
Maybe I think so.
I don't know.
I don't
I've never
know.
seen that.
Geek Each Week with Chris on Chris from Geek Each Week next week. That's it.
I mean, hold on. If we had everyone and Chris, we'd be at 120% geek.
We would.
That'd be a lot
40%
of
Chris.
Yeah.
This is true.
Josh, can you go over what you said over the span of 4 minutes? Like
I can, but
Actually,
it
it's
won't help you.
33% Chris. Sorry.
All right, so definitely not a scorpion, even though I disagree. He's got
I disagree with what you turn into. You don't do that. That's not what you do.
Way to be a bigot, Josh.
Yeah, man.
he's got pink shoulders. His overall main color is like a gray, off-white kind of color. He's got brown arms. So like obviously like underneath all his armor, his entire body's like brown.
Is this just a human?
Is that a he's got bladed arm weapons that have some blue accents on them. Wait, are you a horse?
How did we go
Wait,
from
is this
scorpion
that
to
giraffe?
horse?
Is this the giraffe?
Not
It's not the giraffe, but I
damn.
love how he thought it was a scorpion, and now he thinks it's a horse.
It's a scorse.
What made you think it was a horse?
The chat.
The chat. You can't
The
look at the
chat.
chat.
Oh, I'm
Why
sorry.
are you looking at the chat?
Because
can
it's
look at the
almost 1
chat.
o'clock, Corey. That's why he's looking at the chat.
I can look at the chat. I don't guess the names.
Hey, I'm tapping out. I'm good. I don't know who this is.
I don't know.
Is Rye gonna be upset when she learns who it is?
I mean, maybe.
Because
You
I'm
can
good.
just-
I'm tapped out.
You can just, if Rye's done, you can just show him, Josh.
Oh, you fucker.
I don't know. this man.
Ramulus.
Isn't that one of them Star Treks?
That's what I thought. It's a
Romulus?
Star Trek planet, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Romulus.
Fucking
Oh,
scorpion.
Romulans?
God damn it.
I mean,
Wait, who is
come
this?
on. There's the tail.
This is Ramulus. It's like
There's
a
the little
pun because he's a
pinchers.
ram.
Oh,
Those
it's
are
a
ram horns.
Yes, those are the horns.
Oh. You know what? This is giving Scorpion.
Okay, thank you.
I mean,
Or
I can see if
squid.
you look at the bladed weapons, I could kind of see how you would maybe think they're
Yeah.
scorpion pincers. I mean, I definitely thought this was going to be one of the harder ones out of everything that I've done because he didn't have any show presence, and I didn't know how popular his toy was.
Great toy.
Yeah, I loved it. It was another one I had. All right, so then just one left.
Oh, we have one more. Cool.
I don't think this one will be that difficult, but we'll see
Okay.
what Josh can do with it.
Not much.
Oh, you're right. All right. Let's see. So, I think he transforms into some sort of reptile thing. He's primarily green, like different shades of green. Let's see. He's got what did we call the titty orb?
Spark crystal.
I think we landed on Titty Orb.
Yeah,
I'm
Titty
not
Orb is that.
100%
Yeah,
sure.
It
but-
looks like he might have one of those. In the center, there's like two like blue eyes on the chest right next to it. Let's see. He's got his one arm has two like a little missile launcher, and there's two little missiles coming out of it that are in the midst of firing. Let's see. He's
Is this
got
one
like
somehow long rack.
No.
Okay.
he's got like some of the panels that fold back behind the shoulders have like blue on them, but are also gray. Let's see. He's got like these side panels that are kind of like a green that becomes a blue. It has like a gradient on it. Same kind of thing for he has a horn out sticking out of his head that also has like that greenish blue like gradient on it. Let's see. What else?
Is this one iguanas?
No.
Is this one Scorponok?
No.
Spidor.
No.
Is this the hugging one?
Chris is close.
Try again. Give it to us again.
Figure it out.
Okay, so he's got like a reptile like scaly chest. He's got a lot of gray on him. He's got like a big jaw piece behind him that like has teeth like as like the back kibble
Like-
piece
Rhinox?
Like behind his head.
behind his entire back.
Okay.
It's like a giant like inside of a jaw piece. He's got a lot of armor that's green, but then some of it has like that like blue to green or green to blue kind of gradient paint on it. Same thing on the head. He's got a horn sticking out of there that's like that. He's got that missile launcher on his right arm that has two missiles that are firing out of it. That's all green, by the way. His left hand is like a four-bladed claw where two of them are green and two of them are gray. The rest of his arm is gray. His elbow is gray or green. Sorry, his elbow's green. He's got a couple more like the hinge for the elbow is green. He's got a couple more like panel pieces behind him that are like all gray but have like some like hints of blue on them. And there's like that the two like over his shoulders that have like a gray to blue kind of gradient. And he's got the titty orb that's green. It's surrounded by it's glowing red, like it's surrounded by
Titty
red.
orb.
You gotta have it. Two little blue eyes next to the titty orb. His face is green. Yeah.
The Tits Have Eyes, my favorite horror movie.
His face is green. He has red eyes. He's wearing like a gray helmet, but has that thin piece that has that green to blue gradient. I mean, that's pretty much the gist
What
of
did
it.
you just say, Josh? Repeat what you just said.
He's got a gray helmet with a thin piece that has a green to gray or green to blue gradient on it.
Just emphasizing one of those words that you
Is
said.
there someone named Tailfin?
No.
Finister?
Finn is not part of the name, but it should help you along.
Is this an aquatic friend? Manta Ray? Dolphin? No, Finn's not part of it. Shark.
And
Whales
Chris
have
is the
fins.
winner.
How upset is Chris at the description?
He hasn't commented on that yet.
I see. Okay.
He just gets the right answer. Oh, VZ, don't you dare.
What was he about to do?
I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay. Rye, are you good? I'm tapped out.
What's the like? Is it Transmetal 2?
Yes.
She's going into her mind palace, searching for the file under Transmetal 2.
Oh.
Yeah, Chris, I need the full name. You only gave part of the name before.
Transmetal 2 Cybershark.
There you go.
I was stuck on Cybershark being Transmetal, and so I deleted it.
Look at this friend.
What do you mean you deleted it?
Oh!
Like,
Wait, that's
in my head, I
Skyfire.
was like, yeah, Cybershark was Transmetal, so I moved it. Because we were focused on Titty Crystal.
No, actually, he was regular, and then he was Transmetal
Yeah,
too.
I know he was regular because I just bought the reissue not too long ago.
But yes, Corey, it is Skybite. This is what Skybite was made into. Or this was what was made into Skybite. This came first.
Oh, I see.
He was a
I also
maximal.
see how like they made the hand twist.
Yeah, they're trying to show the motion of it spinning. Yeah.
Good job, everybody.
Uh-huh.
I thought it would be fun because no one thinks of this mold as Transmetal 2 Cybershark anymore. They just think of it as Skybite because it's a much more popular character.
Mm.
So that's why I threw it in there for fun.
She's entering the Raya library.
The library. I feel like
Yeah,
that's
there we
right
go.
there.
Yeah, I feel like that was what we were getting
Yeah.
to. So what was gonna happen?
Rye doing lookups. VZ says. No, VZ said Cyber Shark. Da, 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 da. I was like, I don't need that stuck in my head.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there we go.
Wowee.
I wasn't keeping score, but I think we were all winners. So I think that's how so thank you, Josh, for participating, and thank you everyone
course.
for watching along. And that's gonna do it for our show this week. So enjoy the rest of your weekend. But before you go, we should probably ask again real quick to
Chris said that was
yes, thank you. Of course, it was a great hour. I'm glad you showed up to play. That game is very tailored for you.
Yeah.
I try my best, which is not a lot.
What else do we have? Do we have anything else? We got to clean up. We got to send.
Run out and clean the forest.
Perfect. And then get rid of this one down here.
I guess I'll get rid of myself.
damn right you will.
They tried it and they were like, "Yeah, I feel."
The best part is he was wearing that same shirt that's in the clip. So I love when that works out.
You really is
but
gonna
yeah.
have to refilm that soon.
Thank you everyone for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we will see you next week. So good night.
Bye.